Clap, huh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we start. Ready?
I thought we start already.
No. Okay, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy DJ Fazid. Welcome to a brand new season and episode of Unfiltered with the Chuties, whereby in the season episode, we're going to be talking about everything under the sun with regards to the experiences and operational things that happen behind OneUp and Alpha. Yes, Unfiltered with Chuties is சொல்லிட்டு என்னடா இவன் வந்து இங்க உட்கார்ந்துட்டு இருக்கான்னு நீ யோசிச்சிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. Yes, I am too old and maybe not as cool anymore to be part of the Chuties, but of course I'm still yet one of the best hosts that the world has ever seen, even in 2025. So once again, it's my calling, despite the noise in the background, to be doing this show and to guide these Chuties into the podcast. அடுத்த ஒரு 2-3 எபிசோடுக்கு வந்து என்னை பார்ப்பீங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் நானாவே ஃபேட் ஆகிடுவேன். ஸோ அது வரைக்கும் enjoy while I'm here. And of course, if you want to hear more of me and my voice, என்னோட சொந்த பாட்காஸ்ட் இருக்கு. கேட்டுங்க. And but இன்னைக்கு வந்து this is going to be about the Chuties, about what they do, all the hilarious things, all the stuff that they do but do not tell when they are working at Alpha and OneUp. So without further ado, நீங்க என்ன பண்ணிருந்தாலும் டக்குனு ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டு இத ஃபுல்லா ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணுங்க, because it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be things that you do not know about the Chuties, and it's going to be fun. So if you are ready, I am ready. Let's go into introducing a few of the Chuties members right now. If you all have seen it correctly, I have my iPad here. ஏன்னா நெருப்பான ஒரு இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் ஒருத்தருக்கு வச்சிருக்கேன். ஸோ நான் ஒரு தடவை சொல்லுக்குள்ள நீங்கள் அப்படியே இந்த சைட்லேருந்து நீங்கள் கையை தட்டிக்கிட்டு வெல்கம் பண்ணுறீங்க. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அப்
so we're going to clap behind the scenes.
yeah, clap behind the scenes. Okay, ready?
Generous interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have seen this man almost from the start of Alpha at Boogies, and he has been with us since. Has grown to where he is now since, and literally is one of the biggest backbones to our operations at both OneUp and Alpha, as he is not only the manager of OneUp, but also the one who creates all the amazing designed interactive posters each week that you see on our social media. Please welcome Ling. நெருப்பான ஒரு இன்ட்ரோ.
Hey, what an intro lah. I like.
வேற லெவல் இன்ட்ரோ தானே. ஓகே, அடுத்து. Ladies and gentlemen, we see the world through our eyes. But this guy shows the world of Alpha and OneUp through his camera lens. The moment he raises his camera and starts shooting, you know the video is going to be 100. He is the head of all digital media that comes out from the photos you see yourself partying at Alpha and the beautiful promo videos and highlight videos that comes out on social media pages. It's none other than one and only Puli Urumbadu Ragesh. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Puli Urumbada.
Pulu urumbadu.
Pulu Urumbadala. Puli Urumbadu. Ragesh, welcome. அப்படி நீ ஏன்டா டாக்டர் திவாகர் இன்டர்வியூ பண்ற மாதிரி சொல்ற? வணக்கம். Okay, next up, ladies and gentlemen, the newest addition to the team, our newest agent into the team, as you would have seen through the month of July as we did Mission Alpha, another strong addition to the marketing and digital team. எப்போதுமே சிரிச்சிட்டே இருக்கோம், கண்ட நேரத்தில் டிஸ்டர்ப் பண்ணோம், பேப்பர் பிளேன் ஓடும் ஆஃபீஸில். இட்ஸ் none other than our beautiful Sera. Triple S வந்து நம்ம வந்து அப்படியே உள்ள அப்படியே போக தெரியுமா, we will disclose what this Triple S is all about. அதுதான் இன்னைக்குள்ள எபிசோட். And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, she walked into Alpha and we weren't sure she would even last a week. ஒரு வாரத்துக்கு மேலே இந்த ஜாப்ல தாங்குமான்னு கூட நம்மளுக்கு தெரியாது. But today, she is the glue holding it all together, from customer chaos to marketing madness. She's on it 7 days a week, barely blinking or even at the time to sleep. அந்த அளவுக்கு கடுமையாக உழைக்கிற ஒரு நபர். Manager of Alpha and a real life energizer bunny. It's none other than your favorite, Shika.
அதென்ன bunny?
Energizer bunny la. Energizer bunny, you don't know?
The pink color bunny.
அதான் கொஞ்ச நேரம் நீ வந்து
You know the battery energizer?
You know the mascot is a bunny.
The mascot is a bunny.
Okay, I didn't know that.
that's the reason why sometimes you got to stop listening to Chris Brown and look at this kind of things as well. Chris
There's
Brown
no link, please.
There
Don't
is
talk
definitely
There is a
link.
link.
because There is link. Oh my God, that is not the link. What the hell? But either way, Chuties, 4 of the Chuties, there's more members, right? How many members are there in the Chuties?
We had 6, but then including Sera, we have 7.
Now 7 Chuties, strong. Okay, one of the best in the best Chuties. How y'all feel today being in this first episode of this podcast?
I'm just waiting for the food.
அந்த ஃபுட்லாம் இன்னைக்கு வராதுமா. அதை பற்றி நம்ம
இல்ல, அது
பேசுவோம். அந்த ஃபுட் வராது.
தெரியும். ஆனா வந்து பசிக்குது.
எப்போதான் உனக்கு பசிக்கல? இப்போ தான் சொன்ன எனர்ஜைசர் பண்ணின்னு. மேபி அதனால தான் இந்த பிள்ளை வந்து எனர்ஜைசர் பண்ணியாக இருக்கும்.
Energizer is not the battery, it's the food.
It's the food. It's not the battery, it's the food. But how's the intro?
Very, very good job, Fazid. No wonder you are chosen to do
That
this.
is the reason why this is my calling.
GPD lah.
டேய் சத்தியமாக சொல்கிறேன், இது எல்லாமே என்னோட வார்த்தைகள். கண்ணதாசன் போல் எழுதிய என்னுடைய வார்த்தைகள்.
Who is Kannadashan?
Who is Kannadashan?
No wonder lah 2 days he never shower. He was writing this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Fazid.
It's a very foul stench, you know.
Okay guys, remove this scene. இதை வந்து அழகாக delete பண்ணிருக்கேன். Okay, but yeah, when I wrote this intro, like how I do for my own podcast as well, உங்களை பற்றி நினைக்கக்குள்ள the first thing that comes to mind is what I wrote down, and that's exactly what I said. So guys, once again, welcome to the podcast. அது வந்து it's not more like my show and then you're our guest. It's your show.
You are our guest.
I'm the guest. I'm the guest host. But anyway, how have you all been? How? Come on, relax out. Why you're so stiff? Relax a bit.
You sure?
Relax.
You sure?
Yeah, just relax. Chill out. How have you all been, guys?
I've been craving for sapadu for 1 week. And
Sapadu,
they've been
sapadu,
hearing me
sapadu.
complain about it non-stop. And this man right here ate sapadu without me last week.
That
Quietly
once
ate.
I'm stuck
Quietly.
in between this for
I'm
a week
like
already.
stuck
I
in this
cannot.
whole chaos. So there was once I ate without her, like before she come office.
And he knew I was starving, you know. He sat at his table, which is all the way at the end. Quietly he eating.
Because she keep complaining she hungry. Then I say, okay, never mind. Later after meeting, we all go eat. Remember, we supposed to go eat the mookata? Then Chun she bring food from home. Like, Shika brought for me. Then I was like, Allahumma, if I eat now, she's gonna flip. Because she can't eat at home. So I quietly went to my table. I said, wait, I finished my poster first. I went behind there. Because he's sitting down here, I cannot see. I go behind there, I quietly eating. She walked there. So me eating, she started getting fed up already.
திருட்டு
I
சாப்பாடுலா?
bought Jayco donuts for everyone, you know. So can you imagine? I bought Jayco for him. I'm bringing it to him with so much of love. There he is.
She see me whacking full meals.
அப்ப ஆரம்பிச்சது.
Started from then
Started from then.
until now.
It has not ended. I cannot take it.
Constant hatred lah over there, one scenario. But now you can fight back already, what? Because she's triple S right now.
Every day she ordering food alone with us also.
Hello, not
Even
every day.
before
I
that
only
also.
ordered yesterday.
Even before that also, you started ordering food with us.
It's not me.
And she'll always order on the way to office for some reason.
Then
The
she's like,
moment
I already order.
never ask, never nothing. அதனால தான் இன்னையிலேருந்து நம்ம வந்து சேராக்கு வந்து ட்ரிபிள் எஸ்னு பேர் வச்சிருக்கோம்.
Sonda Su Sera.
இந்த சேரா.
I know I have a nice but still.
Oh.
கருத்துக்கு
Shika can vouch for that.
But either way, guys, before I go into asking you all about the Chuties, just to give an overall quick brief to the audience right now who are watching this podcast, what is one thing that you all can tell that you'll probably take away from watching this show?
For all the questions that you have asked me and I have no answer for, you will know here. Dot.
No, every customer got this one question. Why y'all work every day? What y'all do? I thought y'all only work in club.
Yeah, that is one question they always ask.
What you all do in office? 18 got office?
It's like, y'all only work in club, what? Y'all got nothing else to do, what?
You know, genuinely, people have asked me, your office is at Oxley Towers, right? I'm like, huh? Okay, I mean, it could be.
But it's also because I think the general stigma and stereotype of people working in the nightlife is and the club opening hours la da நம்ம வேலை
Only
செய்றோம்.
work Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, correct. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and then after that you're like doing your own stuff. But that's not the case.
I mean, maybe other people do like that, lah. But
We are not like that, right?
I don't even know which day we are at right now.
That's true.
That's how bad it is.
And that's exactly true because through this episode, while diving deep down, you all will start realizing why she doesn't even know that what day is it right now. Correct, Shika?
Can't wait to explain myself.
இன்னைக்கு எல்லாமே வெளிய வர போகுது. Everything is going to come out today. பிட்டு பிட்டா பீசி பீசா
டேய் உருமுடா சீக்கிரம்.
That's why he's fully உருமுது Ragesh. Crick. Okay, so guys, unfiltered with Chuties. Of course, everybody knows what unfiltered means. Is we're going to be raw, we're going to be open, we're going to just put it out on the table today. with regards to what we do and how we work around Alpha, OneUp, and our daily lives as well. But the Chuties, நிறைய பேருக்கு வந்து இந்த ஒரு term தெரியாது. How did this come about? Who are in this group?
Actually, how did the name come out?
Who else? Our boss lah.
I've been wondering, did it come from Kuti and then like he changed it to Chutti?
குட்டியிலேருந்து குட்டி
something
போட்டு
like-
சுட்டி ஆயிட்டா.
Yeah, like I don't know, it's something creative,
No, it's boss gave us that name.
Oh, it's because of Chuties Club.
Oh, the Vijay TV
The
show.
Chuties
right?
Club.
Chuties.
Okay, so how?
Vijay TV mein ato Vasandam.
No, Vijay TV.
I think it's National Geographic. So சொல்லுங்கடா ஒரு அழகான ஸ்டோரி சொல்லுங்கடா. You all are making a guess.
It turned into Chuties.
Okay.
So like many customers ask, who is Chuties? What is Chuties? We are the Chuties.
But there could be a million other names. What? Why Chuties?
I think the real answer is that he saw the movie Endiran and say, Chutti? Chutti, all work like robot. Thank you.
எப்படிரா?
Thank you, everybody.
எப்படிரா?
Thank you.
Hey, Urume.
Wow, the link there was very true. அன்னைக்கு வச்ச establishment தான்ல. You all.
Speed one tera.
Where we are going this time?
So if you all decode the Chutti, அப்படியே decode பண்ண Chiti, speed 1 terabyte, memory 1 gigabyte, yes, Deepan Rajendran, poster, video.
அப்பப்ப அந்த ரெச்சி வந்துரும்.
அதான், it's like you're like slow down, then it's a Chitti. Wow, rabak. But I think Chuties சொல்ல போனா mainly the first thing that comes to our mind is kids. Like that's how they generalize, right? Kids and all that kind of stuff. So do you all think that's one of the reasons why the
We
age
are
group?
still youth, unlike you. You are both.
But yes, guys, that is the explanation of what this Chutti is all about. தலைவலி பிடிச்சவங்க, okay? Basically சொல்ல போறேன்னா, as much as they're loving, they're caring, they get shit done and they are super responsible, sometimes you just get out of control because of all their internal chaos. So who are the members of Chuties again? The 4 of your plus?
Sharvin, Rogini, and Harisha.
Sami, Rogan, and Harisha, who are unfortunately not here today because they have their own stuff going on and they are not their own stuff, but it's stuff that's of Alpha as well and they're settling all the other things. அதனால தான் இந்த ஒரு 4 மஸ்கட்டியர்ஸை வந்து நம்ம இங்கே பிடிச்சி வச்சு we're doing this right now. So since the 4 of you all are here and people are watching us, I hope still they're watching us because we're keeping it interactive, we want to know a bit more in-depth to each and every one of you. So when I mean in-depth, right, is what were you all doing before Alpha? What are your education? Where were you all working? And how the hell did you all end up in Alpha? Because நம்ம வந்து nightlife சொல்ல போனா there's a lot of stereotypes, a lot of stigma whereby nightlife போனா அது திரும்ப இது செய்யணும், especially Indian community சொல்லவே தேவையில்லை. Don't even need to explain. The parents, the relatives will be like, ஐயோ என் மவன் கிளப்ல வேலை பார்க்குறானா, என் மவன் கிளப்ல வேலை பார்க்குறானா, அந்த மாதிரி there's a lot of stigma and judgment going on around there. So before we jump into that individually, what were you all doing before Alpha? Starting with Ling.
I was an oil and gas surveyor before this. Yeah, I used to work in like ships and like middle of the sea or Jurong Island and everything. Then because of some unforeseen situation, I had to leave the job. So that's when I found out that Alpha is opening and I came there to party first. And then I figured that they were hiring. It's like, why want to go and party every single time when I can just work there and be there every single day? Correct or not? So at that point of time when I joined, I never knew I'm going to stay this long. But it's been 3 years already lah.
3 goddamn years, man. 3 beautiful years. Goddamn years, beautiful years.
But it's been a good one and I foresee many more years ahead with all of it.
That's the reason why your intro was such, You're a backbone of our operations in the club, being alive. So, yep, shout out to you.
எங்க ஆரம்பிச்சு இப்போ எங்க இருக்கிறது?
எங்க ஆரம்பிச்சு எங்க இருக்கான்?
Like I've gotten like my family especially and my dad like say you're doing a good job, like you were working at a good place and then now you're working in a club, like what you said, the whole Indian stigma thing, right? Like they tend to look down at everything. Oh, club la well செய்றே, okay இந்த மாதிரி போறான், okay வாழ்க்கை இந்த மாதிரி போகுது, like but I think I'm doing okay.
You're doing
I'm doing okay, I'm doing good.
Correct. Because I think the whole club now, it's related to alcohol and related to just partying is not what we practice here.
It does revolves around that, but then
It revolves
there's
around that,
more
correct.
to it than just both the aspect.
Correct. So when the moment you came for interview, you hired Dila.
Yeah.
Hired, immediate hiring. அந்த ஒரு முகராசி உனக்கு இருந்துச்சுடா, இவன் தான்டா நம்மளுக்கு அல்ஃபாக்கு வேணும் But of course, he was not the easiest person to handle in the first few months of Alpha operations.
Side note, I think he was fired 3-4 times.
Fire 4 times.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Fired 4 times.
he was fired 4 times.
Oh my god.
And we had a little interview on, shall we take him back or not?
You know when they were having the debate, right? During like meeting, they would say, want to take Ling back. That time I fired already. They were, want to take Ling back. No? They're having serious conversation about me. I at Batam enjoying. They video called me.
கடக்குறானுங்கடா அல்ஃபா அவனுங்க யாரடா என்ன தூக்குறது நானே கிளம்பிட்டேன்டா.
So at Batam, they video called me and said, hey, we're having a conversation. Whether I want to take you back. No? I was like, oh. Then I showing them my inside club at Batam.
Wow, no remorsefulness, but wait.
No, but then there are regrets because the 4th time I gonna fire also, it was for something damn stupid.
But after 3 times, you would have probably thought, right, இவனுங்க 100% திருப்பி ஃபோன் அடிப்பானுங்க அப்போ பார்த்துக்கலாம் நம்ம முதல்ல போய் பாத்தாம் போயிட்டு வந்துருவோம்.
The last one lah. It's like, gotta come back.
அதுக்கு நம்ம we take it as a
Go for
break.
a small holiday lah, come back.
எப்படி இருந்தாலும் ஃபோன் அடிப்பானுங்க திருப்பி வந்துருவோம். But yeah, I think despite everything, you're here right now. Solid story. I will come back to you with regards to how you overcome the obstacles. But let's go to Ragesh next. சொல்லுங்க உங்களோட கதையை. What were you doing before this? Where did you evolve from? பார்க்க நல்ல பையனா இருக்க எப்படி உங்க அம்மா இங்க விட்டாங்க உன்னை?
Resume
Resume was fine lah. Okay, honest, before Alpha, I OR'd from Air Force. Then break எடுக்கலான்னு, because my mom wanted me to study, right? Wanted me to take a degree. So I told her that I need a 6 months break. Specifically 6 months break after I OR'd from Air Force. And then, actually I applied for Alpha twice. The first time I applied, I wanted admin cashier job.
admin சரி அது என்னடா cashier okay admin okay அது என்னடா admin cashier
No, there was the
oh it's either or
either or lah. I
admin
say I
or
want both.
cashier, okay
Either one put it. Then they sent my resume. Whoever was handling Alpha's main number did not reply me back. So okay lah, never get. Then I continued rotting at home, doing my own stuff. Then I saw another hiring poster saying they wanted media team. So சும்மா try பண்ணலான்னு. Just try lah. If you get then get. If never get then it's okay. Then
சும்மா தான் போய் சொன்னா.
சும்மா போய் சொல்ல. But really like during the I was called for interview after that so Bruce actually contacted me and then he asked me to come down for an interview first. And then he asked me all the first stage of interview, told him everything. But I openly told him straight, I did not like my interview. I know how to take photos, but that's the basic, like taking on phone. Very simple to take photos, right? I told him I couldn't do that. But I don't know how to put setting or everything. I can learn lah, because I can understand camera like that. And then he said, okay. Then I went for a second interview, luckily. This was at 8B. And that was the first time I saw you guys, all three of you except Sera. Remember I came 8B one
Yeah,
time?
he came with me.
Oh, somebody was saying who this ஊருக்காரன்
Yeah, it was him.
I came 8B one time. And I saw Tony, Fazid shirtless.
Not surprised.
Shika staring at me. And then Ling smoking outside. Like go inside and that's the first time I saw Boss and I was like, oh god.
Damian girl.
Damian girl da. Then okay lah, the interview went well and then here I am. Kena say well.
But I mean, besides me being shirtless in my natural habitat, which is 8B, you already got experience in shooting, is it?
Yes.
Because you were in the Air Force, and then before that, you already had like experience shooting and all that.
Yeah, because when I was in secondary school,
In secondary school? Okay.
When I was in secondary school, I had friends who were interested in media, so they were involved in the whole short film and making movies at that point of time.
You're just making this sound chim lah. All you were in is an AV club, right?
No, I wasn't in AV club. I really wasn't in AV club.
The one, after they use the microphone, call the cable.
No, I really wasn't in AV club. I was in Sepak Takraw.
Sepak takraw, hey.
சேப்பா தக்குறோம் எங்க இருக்கு?
Air Force, sepak takraw.
My life is just confusing, really.
But now you got a grip of it lah, whereby you are literally the head of the digital media team right here at Alpha, giving us fantastic content and feast. ஒரு ஒரு தடவை நம்ம வீடியோ பார்க்கல, it's a feast to our eyes, giving the best. And I'm sorry to say, this is the actual truth, which I think we all agree. He's actually set a trend into how.
Which many people also follow also lah.
Yeah, we
Copy, they
literally
copy.
do. I mean, that's what the world is, right? We see good stuff and then we just try to like imitate.
No, but imitate also never mind. They try to make it seems like they created it.
அடிச்சான் காப்பிலாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது கரெக்டா இல்லையா? But are you proud of that, Ragesh? Because we are absolutely proud of it.
Yeah, I honestly think. But
மனசுல நான் தளபதி விஜய்
no,
நினைப்பா
no, no, no.
கேட்டா ஹம்பிளா இருக்கானா
Okay, being I'm இப்போ ஒன்று சொன்னாலும் போய் I'm always humble, but then I say that this is not done just by me. It's with the team. If it wasn't for you on the mic, I wouldn't get the footages. If it wasn't for her bringing the people into the club, I wouldn't have it. If it wasn't for him doing all the satisfaction of the customers of the floor and stuff, it's a teamwork.
Guys, it's not scripted, by the way.
solid dinner's on me, okay? Yeah? Good job.
But really, like, I mean, okay, fine. I have my creative mind and what I inspire from and everything. But I think how my video speaks like volumes, which is all of us.
Correct.
My video represents how we are as a family and everything lah.
And his schedule is one of the worst of the worst, which we will dive in a short while after we ask Serafina.
Hi.
Serafina, what were you doing before Alpha? You look like a girl who's supposed to be working in the library, but how did you end up?
All the students, they put books anywhere, then they must go and rearrange again.
Library
This is
club.
the first time I'm getting a comment like this.
Really? Because you're all like blossom and you're like ready to shine and you're like, all smiley, right?
How is that a librarian?
I don't know, it's just the first thing that came to my mind. And you're not someone who puts the book back to the shelf, you're the one at the reception where like, hi, how can I help you today? Like, I would
Yeah,
like to
and
be a
then-
member in the National Library Club.
Can I see your NLB card?
Yeah, can I see an NLB card?
Once they leave already, I'm like, Mavane, திரும்பி வந்தேன்.
Wow. The devil side of her. But yes, go ahead. What were you doing before this and how Alpha happened?
So I graduated from Temasek Poly with a diploma in marketing last year, April, May. So I was just in between a lot of part-time jobs here and there. So I went back to Uniqlo and I tried going back to MediaCorp. So I interned at MediaCorp for about 8 months and then I went to Uniqlo. So it's just a lot of jobs here and there. Then I was a frequent regular at Alpha partying. I'm sure you all know that. You all saw me there like every
Of
week.
course I saw you.
Every day.
And I also
every
saw
week.
someone else.
But யாரும் கேக்கல,
Nobody
okay?
asked.
Nobody asked.
No, and someone else also saw her.
Nobody asked also.
I just want to say, Uniqlo has this one of the most irritating, I don't know what is it.
Welcome to Uniqlo.
It's like you'll be shopping, then the lady will be like, welcome Uniqlo. Then everybody will be like, welcome Uniqlo. Then y'all will say something in Japanese also, right?
No,
No.
that's the Japanese store in Japan only.
Oh,
Is that why you got a lot of Uniqlo shirts?
Yeah, I used to buy a lot because I will literally abuse my staff discount like nobody's business.
Solid.
And their shirts are so comfortable. You know the Arism one?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
that we all wear.
What I'm wearing now lah.
Yeah, correct. Arism is one of the best Uniqlo dishes, but the only problem is if you got a chance to bring it up to Uniqlo is they shrink after washing. So
And the
please
colour
ask them.
fade.
நீ
And
weight
the colour
போடுறேன்னு
fades.
சொல்லு ஒழுங்கா.
And the color fades off. No.
So I'm
this-
supposed to like go back and email my manager and be like, hello sir.
I mean,
you know.
it has to start from somewhere. But either way, coming back, then Alpha happened.
Yeah, so I was partying regularly and I always wanted to come and work at Alpha actually. I've been seeing every single time they posted their hiring poster, I always will see. The first thing I would do is I have to ask my mother, of course. Indian parents with the stigma and all like you all mentioned. So I asked her about it before I can even complete my sentence. No, for what you want to work in a nightclub? Got nothing else better to do, is it? Don't think I don't know what you'll be up to, okay? And then the list just goes on and on and on. So finally when boss reached out, so when he saw me partying and everything, he reached out to me and asked me if I would like to take up an admin job. So it will be office hours, I'll be in office, I won't be at the club. So it's a reassurance to my mother.
ஐயோ office hours.
It's also something that we do to trap people. But either way, I think I'm not only myself and not only Deepan, I think all of us are equally very, very excited and happy to have you on board. It's only been 3 months as of today's recording.
As of today, I completed
Yes.
my probation.
Congratulations.
I
3
survived,
months.
guys. 3 months.
Yes, correct. So if you're a new staff, full-timer especially, we'll give you 3 months probation. And அதை வந்து நீங்கள் தாண்டி வந்துட்டீங்கன்னா, you're officially a permanent full-time staff. And that's exactly what Sera is today. 3 months in probation completed. A round of applause.
Yay! And I just want to say thank you, boss, for keeping me and not kicking me away. I'm honestly very grateful and appreciative. Because I know it's hard to sustain in a job like this for anyone and everyone, considering the time, the work you have to do. And you have to click with the people well.
Yeah. And if you thought that after...
Yeah.
Clicking with the people well, huh?
And if you thought that after 3 months you can take this opportunity to ask for a pay raise, not yet, by saying all this sweet stuff to Deepan. Hold on, okay? We'll probably reconsider after a
But you
year.
read my mind well.
She was literally asking that today to me.
But yes, welcome to Team Serafina. Thank you for the explanation. And right now, up to the next one where the intro lay solid in there that we really thought she wouldn't last a week because she was a blur cock. Like she didn't know what the hell was happening. She yes, ama sami to everything. And then something else happens. But here she is literally like what I said, the glue of the entire team and the vibe and the hype of our entire organization. Shika, what is your story?
I just got reminded how blur cock I was when I first joined. You know, I didn't know jack shit about this. Yeah, so...
The phone.
the punna, yeah, that's what they call me, you know.
Why, sia?
Because I was literally the only girl in the team. So no one knew my name. And like I was working with a bunch of dudes. Like how our introduction video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another thing is because Deepan constantly thinking about a lot of things, right? And when a new staff comes in, right, he will take time to register their names. Until like, you make an impact, then he will like, okay, you know what, this girl is here or this guy is here, then he'll remember your name. Until then, he will ask somebody, like for example, myself or Bruce back then, I'd like, hey, I want to solid or I want to solid, then we will go address, right? So he doesn't know how to address her. Hey, ponne, come here.
Yeah. A girl. Can you call a girl here? I was like, for 3 months, you know. And till now, I'll tell him that.
Yeah, but what's the story, Shika? Where is it from? எங்கேருந்து வந்திருக்க எந்த ஊரு எந்த தாமான் oh இல்ல sorry I mean
Excuse me. Yeah, anyways, I was actually, this wasn't even my plan. Alpha was not in the plan at all. I think if for those like my close ones who actually know me, y'all know what type of person I am and what I wanted to do. So I was actually working, I think at the age of 16 already, 16 or 17, I started working in a restaurant. I was already a manager at that age. And then I was earning and supporting myself and I studied diploma in legal. So I actually
studied diploma what? Illegal?
Legal! I studied law.
You know, I wanted to be a lawyer also.
லா படிச்சீங்களா?
Law படிச்சேன்.
லால உங்களுக்கு எந்த லா பிடிக்கும்?
லால வந்து லிங்கேஷ் பிடிக்கும். Okay, sidetracking. I'm always yapping. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna like talk to a lot of people. I'm gonna meet a lot of people and all that. So I joined law, but then little did I know they'll put me in a cubicle and I wasn't talking to anybody there. And I was like, this is not what I want to do. I'm out. And then unfortunately, I met into an accident. So I totally stopped working after that. And then I saw the hiring poster lah, Alpha, and I went for job interview with Bruce as well, and then he hired me. So actually me and Ling are only 1 week apart, you know. So when he joined the following week I joined. And yeah, I actually joined as a floor staff. And I was like, okay, even when I joined a law as a floor staff, right, I was actually like thinking of going back to a law firm, which I was like 2-3 weeks after. And I was like, no, I cannot do this. I'm just going to stay here. And then they were looking for a marketing girl. And then I heard about all the stories you all said about your previous marketing girl. And then I was like, okay, you know what? Why not give it a try? And me as a person, I think you all know already by now. If I cannot do something, I won't even bother staying there. I will leave. Like, you know, before they kick me out, I'm like, you know what? I'm not cut out to do this. I'm going to chow. But then I had a lot of support like you. I had Vimal. I had, at that point of time, whoever was there, and especially boss, like they gave me the chance to, you know, do marketing. And I told him straightforward that I had no clue what I'm doing. And yes, like you said, but I will learn. So here I am right now.
That is actually very, very true. I think if there's anybody who has seen Shika progress through the years, 3 years right now into Alpha, she has learned a lot, and she's even like, எனக்கே ஒரு விஷயம் தெரியலனா I had to go and ask Shika. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு ஸ்டேட்டஸ் ஒரு நிலைமைக்கு வந்திருக்கு இந்த பொண்ணு. So yes, a round of applause for Shika as well. Solid la Shika. Okay, now that you all have said how you all entered Alpha and all this kind of thing, what you all used to do back then, I just very want to quickly touch on what are the backlashes that you all faced personally in your own individual lives. Especially if it was a Chinese or other race working in nightlife, I don't think it would be as hardcore. But us being Indians, we have a certain stigma and stereotype going on with regards to nightlife. Or for example, for the matter of fact, any entertainment joints, regardless of what line you're in. அந்த மாதிரி நேரத்தில் what are the backlashes that you've faced, the challenges you faced, and how you immediately overcome it and be here today, 3 years alpha in?
Honestly, I didn't had any. Honestly, I didn't had any. Like I have a very supportive parents. Cause since young I do everything like on my own, right? So they didn't really. And my parents are actually quite young. We're only like 20 years apart. So I'm 24 this year, and then some parents are like 50, 60, but my parents are only like 40 plus. And I think you all know like they also club with me, and you've seen them multiple times in Alpha. So I don't really have that, but there are times when relatives ask where you're working. Sometimes I'll think twice to tell them, oh, I work in a club, Then I'm like, it's not that I'm shy to say I work in a club. I'm proud to work here. It's just that I'm not going to entertain that lah. So I will just like, oh, I do marketing. I'll stop it at there. But for me personally, what others say don't really matter to me. It's what I want to do. Because in the end, I'm going to be the one working. They're not going to give me money, right? I'm earning my money, right? So yeah, I don't really have that. And I'm very thankful for that my parents are actually very understanding.
I think, yeah, you should be very, very thankful for them. Serafina?
I think it's somewhat along the same lines of the having to face your family, your relatives and whatnot. So similar to Shika, me and my mama are like only 20 plus years apart. So she's 44 if I'm not wrong, I'm 21. So it's not that she wasn't understanding of me joining the nightlife, but she had bad experiences in her past that she was dwelling on and she didn't want it to be brought onto me. So because of that, she was worried if I were to join nightlife, like, my life would be ruined and all of that, the stigma.
How do you say ruin in Tamil?
Kedu.
Kedudal.
No. சீரழிஞ்சிருவேன்.
That's a very in-depth kind of.
சீரழிஞ்சிருவேன்.
Yeah, so it was hard to get the understanding from her. And also because I kind of like, I would say ruined her trust in a way when I was clubbing every week. So to her, she was like, oh, so now when I stop you from going out to club every week, you're going to go and work there. You think I don't know what you're going to be up to, all of that. And she's the only one who knows where I'm actually working at. To my grandparents and to my uncle, my relatives and all, I'm just telling them I work in a marketing company, marketing and media. Because no way if I tell them club nightlife, the same thing they'll go on.
அடங்க அப்பன் தமிழே தலைமுழுக.
Exactly that. And then you, same thing again and again. Yeah.
Maybe it's a bit more difficult to convince the older ones because they do not know what the current generation hold and how the world has evolved, even when it comes to nightlife, right?
And when I go home at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and then my grandparents will call me at like 10 p.m. They'll be like, what are you doing and all. Then I cannot tell them that I'm still at work, so I'm like, oh, I'm on the way home, I'm at home already. Then they'll be like, oh, you end work so late today. I thought it's office hour job. In my head thinking, yeah, office hour. I had at 3 o'clock.
But that's one thing I'll never understand, no. The whole வீட்டுக்கு வேலைனே வந்துடணும். Do you all realize? Have you all ever seen other races having a chat about this? Like the parents calling, hey, 10 மணிக்கெல்லாம் வீட்டில் இருக்கணும். That is how life is supposed to be. காலைல 8 மணிக்கு வேலைக்கு போனோமா, ராத்திரி 10 மணிக்கு வந்தோமா, இருந்தோமா அந்த மாதிரி. But I don't understand the theory behind it.
Parents follow the very mundane lifestyle.
I don't think it's a mundane lifestyle. Maybe it is, but I think it's also a very old school mentality that we still bring down through generations.
Friends who have had like parents who actually check on them and tell them to come back by like 10 or 11. But that's early, like when I was like 18, 17. Once they're like 20, 21 plus.
I think you're one of them, right?
I am still actually, honestly.
But I think it's nothing wrong, lah. It's just trying to understand the fact. Because if, let's say, one day when we don't have the person calling us and then like, hey, வீட்டுக்கு வேலை நீ வந்துரு, that's when we'll be like, wow, it was all good when, this person was looking out for me, our parents were looking out for us. But yeah, I think it's the old school mentality and we just got to bite. Because still today, I'm 29, I also still kena from my mother. Especially when I'm spinning at 2 a.m. in the morning, then I'll see I'll call my mother. Then I immediately text my brother, bro, I'm spinning, please call her, ask her what's up, I'll call her later. It happens. But how are you hanging on after all these hurdles they're going through, the challenges?
I think slowly it's becoming a bit better. Touch wood. I
Touch
don't
wood,
want
touch
to
wood.
jinx anything, but yes, it's progressing slowly. Hopefully it remains this way. And it's not like I'm in this for the short term. I'm in this for the long run because I don't like to just join a job for the sake of it or for the money of it. So that's something that she also needs to understand sooner or later. Yeah, and our close relationship, like the closer age gap is something that I also count on for her to understand me more. Compared to like if I have a 50-year-old mother, it's hard for them. Yeah.
Ragesh, உங்ககிட்ட தான் நான் நிறைய எதிர்பார்க்குறேன்.
I don't know. I think my family. I would say my family is the most like stereotypical. Like in the mari, you have to be this way. You have to be like this. Act a certain way. All that stuff, right? I was brought up like that. And plus, I think it was the most
ஆம்பளை பையனா அந்த மாதிரி இருக்கணும், வேலைனா அந்த மாதிரி தான் இருக்கணும்.
stereotypical family. And then I think I did the most 180 bulty on my mom and my family, right? Because you see, the thing is, with my family, I'm very quiet. I don't talk much. I'm in my room most of the time. I do my own things. I have my space lah. And the thing is, I don't smoke and I don't drink. Then for her, she thinks that, oh, that's like the worst you can do at that time.
I mean, any age or any time, இது ரெண்டே தொட்டா you're gone.
Gone. But she thinks it's the immediate like worst. The word you smell alcohol already, like you gone, mampus like that.
ஐயோ என் பையன் வந்துட்டானே.
But she does that is because she has seen the stories that's been shared everywhere, like Facebook, obviously, news, and then she purposely does that. She'll send me on WhatsApp. She'll forward me those messages of people getting killed, like not to bring up the Orchard Tower murder or like all those other murders which is surrounding alcohol, nightlife, and everything. She thinks that if I were to go into this,
What if you get
what
yourself?
if I kena? It's the worry, but it's also the stereotype that she wants, or the ideal son that she wants me to be, right? Yeah, so I still, after 2 years, or reaching 2 years in Alpha, I'm still getting the எத்தனை மணிக்கு வர சாப்பிட்டியா? We know how it works and everything. And then she's very not say controlling, but she's always checking on me. And then the relatives is just another
level of
headache lah.
Another headache. But you know what? You know what's the best part, Mike? You're saying that 2 years in right now, you're still facing all this stuff, right? I'm telling you, I'm in this industry for almost 17, 18 years right now, for the longest time. Is it 29 years? Yeah. You're gonna face it. You're gonna face it. Mum will be mums, no matter how long it may come. It's just how we move forward and take care of them at the same time. So I think if you're doing that pretty well, right, then I think it's a solid.
Just accepted it. At this point, I'm just fighting and ready to argue lah.
I mean, yeah, I was also doing that, but then I realized it's not going to go anywhere. The more you push, the more they want to pull you in. So sometimes you just got to reach out to them as well. It's not a personal advice lah, based on my story. Because when I was starting off the AV line of work, right, you know how like setups and all will happen through nightfall, and then morning is the event, right? Well, my mother will call and call and call and call and call until like, இப்போ முடிஞ்சிடும், அப்போ முடிஞ்சிடும், இப்படி முடிஞ்சிடும். Then morning will kena. Then after that, the night I got to go back again. So all these things happen, but I just hope you find the balance in between lah.
Apa?
But I think it also differs if you're like a single child or only child, or like you're the eldest or younger. So in your case, you're the youngest, right? Yeah. So it's worse for the youngest because like they expect youngest to like the chala pula. They want them to be perfect. They want them to be raised a proper way.
But what did Ragesh do? 180 balti.
No, but also because I have two brothers, right? I think just because they rebelled in a way, my mom was trying. She openly told me, "I'm trying to control you." Those two never listened to me. He கேட்டு ஆகணும்னு. So she did that to me.
And they'd like to do that as well. Because I also got one younger one and one elder one, right? It always happens whereby அவனு தான் கேட்கல, நீனாச்சும் கேளு, என்னப்பா இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணுற? Alright, adios to my amigos, amma. Okay, last but not least, Ling, what was your backlashes and challenges?
My backlash was kind of tough lah, because before I joined Alpha, right, I had an incident which was very bad lah, which also happened in the club. So because of that, my dad was like, "No, don't join the nightlife. You already know this happened to you. What if now you join, the same thing happens again? How?" But I was like, never mind, just give it a try lah. Like, at that point of time, the incident that happened to me, it was nobody knew it was going to happen. At that time, it happened already. But that doesn't mean it's going to constantly happen again. So I was like, never mind, just give it a try. So many fights at home and everything, like, no, cannot join everything. But I go ni.
Go je.
Okay, just go ni. So work, then after every shift, there will be a fight. Like, oh, you still don't want to listen, you're still working. But the irony was, my dad used to work in the club when he was young. He used to be a bouncer in his younger days. In his younger days, he used to be a bouncer and everything. So I used that against lah. Oh, you also work in club, wah? Then because there was another fight. So as time goes by, he stopped saying things already. Like, he already know that this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to progress this way. So he stopped nagging on that already. And after a while, I choose to go on my own path. And I think I'm doing better now, and he knows that I'm doing better also. Yeah. He knows that I'm doing better on my own, and he knows what he knows that I know what I'm doing.
Actually, that's the best part, like when we actually prove to our parents or our relatives that, the perception that you have in your head about what I'm going to become is not what's happening right now, and it's so much more better, right? Is the only way to make them not shut up, but to feel more safe and satisfied with letting us continue do what we're doing.
And this Indian thing everybody have, right? இவங்க என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அவங்க என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க அந்த நாலு பேர் என்ன சொல்லுவாங்க குடும்பம் என்ன சொல்லும் like what she say காசு கொடுக்குறீங்களா குடு நான் வேலை செய்யல குடு I don't work you all support me but that's not the case what I got to do what interests me I got to do what makes me happy if it fits me I'm responsible and I can stand on my own 2 feet then nobody should say anything to me
தட்டறடா கிளாப்ஸ் போடுங்கடா லிங்க் நம்மலாம் அந்த மாதிரி இல்ல கமலஹாசன் ஒரு படத்துல சொல்லுவான் 4 காசு சம்பாதிக்குது நாய் பொழப்பு பண்ணணும்
Especially eating sapade at his own table. That's something that's in his best interest.
Sapade. But thank you guys. I'm sure a lot of people do not know this side of the story to y'all about how have y'all been, where have y'all been before this, how y'all have walked through Alpha for 3 years right now in the company and the kind of backlashes you all saw. இந்த ஒரு பாட்காஸ்ட் வந்து ரொம்ப இன்டென்ஸாக போயிட்டு இருக்க நேரத்தில் I just want to break down things a bit into a bit more light-hearted, a bit of a fun segment before we continue going to what are the things that we do outside of Alpha, partying on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays. Okay? And I didn't really name this segment. Maybe you can get the idea of most likely to. Okay? The segment of the most likely to. அதில் வந்து உங்களுக்கு you all probably have an idea. So I'm just going to throw rapid fire questions and then you all have to tell me just one name that comes on your mind immediately. No waiting, no guessing. No explanation. Okay? Because sometimes we will know someone very well through a paragraph or like proper explanation. And சில நேரத்தில் we also know someone through that one question and we kind of like judge them or like know their entire story, right? So that's the reason why I wanted to include this. And this can also be for the Chuties outside of the shoot today as well. Okay, the 7 of y'all.
It can be anybody, right? No need Chuties, right?
I mean, it's unfiltered.
Anybody in our organization, lah.
Unfiltered. You want to add me, right? That's the reason why, right?
Most likely to finish a Delmore bottle in 1 hour.
Whoa.
Fazid!
Okay, try your best. Try your best to keep it your Chuties, but of course, if it doesn't deem fit any one of y'all can jump out of it. Okay? If you guys are ready, I'm going to start off very simple first. Most likely to come positive to work every day no matter what happens.
Shika.
Harisha.
No.
No?
I'm sorry, all of us have black face when we come to work if something happens. Let's just be honest.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think this really applies to Fazid.
Yeah, it's you.
No matter what happens, no matter how he is, he always comes and he will say hi to you, he will hug you and everything. Yeah. And only those who's very close to him or know him well will know that there's a dark cloud over him.
Can you see how proud he feels right now?
Yeah, he's just beaming, glowing. What's the nightlife, the song at the end?
Yeah, actually, I thrive a lot on that as well. But moving on. Most likely to flirt with a customer at work.
Fazid.
Hey. I said unfiltered with Chuties. Well, Lani, I didn't write this
If
segment.
you
That's where
run
to
time
comment.
back to 2 years ago,
Hey. This is supposed to be y'all. I didn't write this question to be thrown back at me.
Most likely to flirt.
Ragesh, Sharvin.
yeah.
Sharvin.
I want to throw one name, but last time. I'll beep the name lah.
Hey, then like that means top tiers, yeah.
I don't know. I've never.
Oh, beats. I tell you, every Wednesday,
You'll get girl number.
every Wednesday, without fail, he'll come to me. Because I used to be the only girl working, because the rest of them were boys. I was the only female in the team at a point of time. He was like, hey, my sister, right? Help me lah. I like that girl. Can you help me or not? Go ask my number, can or not? Every Wednesday, without fail.
Then you know something? Like, you know, Wednesday we do free flow, right? So at Boogie's time, the girls got to come to the bar and take the drinks. So that will be the first time you see the girl, no? So she'll take the drink, they will yap for a bit, Go back. Next thing I know, I go inside bar, right? He's already texting the girl on Instagram.
Wow, very level lah, this Hari. Okay, next. Most likely to cry at work when something goes wrong.
Shika.
Yes.
Shika. Yeah, actually, I always see her when...
I don't cry because I'm sad, you know. It's like if I angry, I sad, I happy also. I don't know, it's just me. Like, tani vandrom. Yeah.
Okay, next. Most likely to show up late to work and act like nothing happened and look fabulous.
Ling.
Ling!
Perfect answer.
Ling!
Perfect answer.
Alright guys, who's ready to get started?
I'll just come in, I'll just blend in.
Blended is a skill, no?
He has to, actually, you know, his 1 hour reporting time, you know what time or not? 4 o'clock. Remember, I'll wake up at 4:30, eat shit, shower, come at 6 o'clock, like nothing happened.
No, I was here already. I'm not who prepped the place. You all came late. That's what you
No, I'll come at 5:30. By 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, ready. Because you know.
See, it's not about going on time.
Because by 5:30 all the jobs are done ready.
Adey, சொல்லாதடா.
It's not about going on time, it's about getting the job done on time. Correct.
Of course you will know. You so late, what? What time we supposed to start
Okay,
this
next
shoot
question.
today?
Next question. Who's likely to take over a sound system and not give control to anyone else?
Tony.
Tony.
Wow, Tony, yes, man. Who is the most holy person in the group?
Ragesh.
No, I'm not.
No, I think it's you.
I think it's boss actually.
Huh? Really, man? Ling, Ling very holy,
He's bringing me to temple every Monday now.
Okay, then Ling it is lah. Who's likely to sneak a drink into their...
Harisha.
Finish it.
Who's likely to sneak a drink into their system during mid-shift without fail?
Ling. Well, this one got a lot of names. Ling, Hari, you.
See me. Why am I in
Oh,
the
so he's
equation?
not sneaking in, he's just opening.
I'm just openly doing it. So I haven't finished the question, no, I already know. Sneak, drink. These 2 words enough. Link. Okay, solid. Who's likely to start a drama every time in the Chuties group chat?
Shika.
Like, can be about anything. Just start.
I don't.
Like, it gets the ball rolling. Like, after that, it's just pop, replies.
Rogini. Rogini. Chill. When something's happened, she's like, yeah.
Who's low? Who's most likely to say, I'm never drinking again and do the same shit next week?
Fazid.
Oh, okay. Chuties.
I swear it's you.
Actually, okay, me inclusive, but anybody from your...
I think it's Sarvin and Harisha. I'm always hearing Harisha say the same thing. Oh, I'm so hungover. I cannot work today. I'm not going to drink anymore. Next thing I know, I'm seeing her with a cup in her hand again. While she's going out. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, next. Who's most likely to check themselves out at every chance they get on their phones?
Me.
Every one of y'all lah.
They don't say the girls lah. I just said me also.
Okay. Who's most likely to sleep through all the alarms and blame Grab traffic?
Shika.
I'm going to take the majority as answer. Come on. Who?
Shika.
Shika. Kutta na.
I'd say myself.
Okay, next. Who's likely to give relationship advice but not follow it at all?
Harisha.
Harisha! I'm cheating.
Yeah, so think carefully before I say the name. Who's most likely to send a drunk text and regret next morning?
Ling.
Done that many times.
எவ்வளோ ஒரு பெருமை இந்த கரடிக்கு. Okay, who's most likely to forget a customer's order and blame it on everything except themselves?
Me.
Shika.
She goes never
She'll
submit order
literally go to
before.
the counter. She'll place the order. She'll come back to the bar and ask her, wait, whose order? Then she's like, wait, then she'll just go missing.
Yeah, I rectified my issue, okay? Every time now I key an order, I'll put the table number.
She'll put the table number, she'll put her name.
Okay, so that's rectified. And you cannot be blamed for this anymore already lah. Papa, எப்படின்னு. Guys, next time if you all see Shika forgetting customers' order, you all know that she got this problem. Okay, finally, who's likely to say they are not drunk but you completely know that they are?
Ling.
Ling.
Hey, why everything me?
Every drinking thing or drunk
Every
thing.
drinking thing me.
You have done it.
Like, you know, when you are drinking, right? When you're there, you're almost there. You will know that you're almost there, and then you have the ability to stop drinking.
I don't know
But this fella, it's either he's okay or he's totally sang already. There's no in between. What the hell?
Okay guys, so in the பாரு நான் வந்துகிட்டே இருக்கா.
Now, you know something.
Why
I'm
is
very
all the legs? Why don't you also put your leg up, da? You also put your leg up, everybody. So guys, I think we've learnt a lot of inside information about this Chuties and also myself through the rapid fire questions that I've asked. I think it's a very nice segment to have, right, in most of our episodes. இந்த மாதிரி பல விதமான challenges நான் கொண்டு வந்துட்டு இருப்பேன். So just prepare yourselves for until I'm around before I go. But okay, so moving on, I think one of the most important things that we wanted to cover in Unfiltered with Chuties is also to mention, like how we said in the beginning, is the kind of lifestyle that we have outside of Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I mean, now given OneUp, we also have Thursday and Sunday. That means from Wednesday to Sunday, இதை தாண்டி நம்மளோட வாழ்க்கை முறை என்ன, what are the things that we do, and how do we balance everything, and how do we overcome challenges.
Monday, Tuesday lah.
balance.
Balance.
So that is what I want to touch on right now. So I would like somebody on behalf of the entire Chuties to explain, because I'm sure each and every one of y'all are sticking together, and which is the truth. It's not like I do not know, because I stick together with y'all as well. Most of y'all have a similar work days, and I just want one person to take charge and explain what is a typical week for the Chuties.
Okay,
Ragesh.
Chicago.
Ragesh.
Okay, so start of the week, Monday at 12 p.m.
So Monday காலை நீ எந்திரிக்கிற.
So 12 p.m. we have to report to office, and we usually will come around like 12:30.
12:30, 1, I don't know, 12, between 12 to 1.
12 to 1 lah. And then we go through the day with our normal things, how we prepare our stuff and everything, and then we have our meeting. And the meeting,
And what happens in this meeting? What meeting is this?
ஒரு 10 மணி நேரம் meeting.
10 மணி நேரம் meeting. So this meeting we discuss what happened the previous week, how was the week, how was sales, how was customers' feedback, how was the music, videos that were posted.
How many girls hit up on you?
How many
How many
girls
guys hit up on Shika?
கேக்குறாங்க இதெல்லாம்.
She was literally waiting for this, no?
Yeah, so whatever happens in the previous week, and then how to make it better this upcoming week. We literally, whatever that you guys see for Wednesdays on that the இப்போ வர Wednesday lah, we would have planned it probably just 2-3 days ago, or maybe if it's a big event, we would have planned it like weeks ago or 2 weeks ago. And that's for Monday. We plan, we do a very long.
And this Monday meeting is,
Yes, attended by everyone, all the Chuties, and then Mr. Fazid and Miss Bosku. And then it goes to, and then we, after the meeting, we disperse into our own things to do. For Ling will do his posters to post on Tuesday. Shika will go into checking with customers, are they coming on,
follow up on the...
follow up on customers and everything. Then I will go into my videos, whatever that needs to be posted, photos also, whatever that needs to be posted for that week. So on the Monday plan,
And Serafina?
I just disappeared, you know. I didn't exist for a moment.
Serafina organizes all the chaos.
organize everything. சொல்ல வந்தேன்.
She's a chaos organizer. And then in between all this, I will chow.
He will come at 6 o'clock.
Meeting finish, I chow.
Like today lah, this show, this is supposed to be shot 6 hours ago.
ஏய் என்னமோ நீ வெள்ள நீ வந்துட்டு பேசுற மாதிரி பேசுற, நீனும் லேட்டா வந்ததானே. I couldn't move, I got up already. You know why I came later, right? It's because I bought each and every one of your lunch. புரியுதா?
What time you ask the lunch?
அடங்கு அங்கேருந்து கிராப் பிடிச்சி வர வேணாமா? கிராப் டிராஃபிக் அந்த மாதிரி.
You are like 10 minutes away.
So now the thing is about the long hours, right? Is okay, going on. So Monday?
So I think by then like we have done with our work. I think Monday finishes already lah. You go on to Tuesday. So office, I think we leave office at about what time? 2-3 o'clock. That's for me at least. And that's quite early actually. That's early. They leave around what?
2-3
6, 7
a.m. not p.m.
a.m.
AM.
Y'all leave what, like 6? Shika leaves at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
I leave at 7.
Everything that they have to do.
But it's not that we are supposed to leave that timing, it's that we can leave at 8. It's just that meetings, then you have no time to do like our things, you know.
Disclaimer, they are not torturing us. They don't make us stay late. It's by our own
Yeah.
will.
Bro, எப்படி கரெக்டாக சொன்னோமா?
It's just more comfortable to do work here than doing it at home.
That is another big problem that we all have. We can't work at home for nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get together, and I think the job requires us to have face-to-face time and doing all the work that we have to do. So but jumping into Tuesday,
Yeah, jumping to the same 12 o'clock that we come in, the same timing 12 to 1 we reach here, then we have our lunch, and then maybe a light sleeps, like தூக்கம்ஸ்.
இதை நான் எதிர்பார்க்கவே இல்லையே.
A light sleep.
Light sleeps ah.
Power nap lah.
So if we take it as a group effort, is it? Okay, everybody now.
It's on everybody.
எல்லாம் சாப்பிட்டுட்டோம். அழகா எல்லாம் ஒரு power nap போடுங்க.
Speaking of power naps, Sera, let me tell you this. That day I think wasn't overseas. So 1 week we were alone. Ling had show to attend. So it was just me, Ragesh and Fazid. So we ate at 1 o'clock and we was like, you know what, let's just take a power nap. We slept here. We woke up at 6 p.m.
I came back after show. I came back here. See all them sleeping.
We were all knocked out.
You know why not? Because before that we had brindas.
Yeah, we had biryani and we
And then I
slept.
came back after show like fucking tired, you know. And I see all them sleeping like that. Okay lah. Now my turn to do one power nap. Then only they wake up. Okay, time to work. Come, let's go.
Yeah, but this kind of things happens and that is Tuesday. So Tuesday வந்து power nap போட்டு
Tuesday is literally the same repetition of Monday lah. And then it goes to Wednesday where we have our club day. And then Thursday we report here at 4 p.m. after leaving club at like what, 5 or 6? And then come here around 4 p.m. அது முடிதுக்கு விடிஞ்சிரும். And then Friday, Saturdays. And then Sundays, which are so called rest day lah. Unfortunately for Ling, it's not a rest day, it is OneUp day.
அவன் ஏற்கனவே அப்ளை தான் இருக்கான் all the way.
Yeah,
One up or one down. So technically every day there's something to do lah.
There is
With
something
regards
to
to
do
do.
every day lah.
With regards to being part of Alpha and OneUp. And like what I would like to just echo is what Ling say. Sometimes it's just not required or like we are not asked to stay until so late, but it's also sometimes because we take a bit more time to settle certain things. And our job requires us to communicate a lot with each other, like we depend on each other, co-depend. Like for example, Shika can only do her job if Ling submits something. If Serafina can only do her job if Deepan gives her something. And you can only do your job if Sera gives something. So it's like interlinked. So that's the reason why this takes time.
And I think this is also like our comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like we work
If
better.
only the camera can flip right now and see the mess the office is in right now. Because we literally have like KFC around
அங்க
there.
நேத்து சாப்பிட்ட KFC, இங்க இன்னைக்கு சாப்பிட்ட சாப்பாடு.
அங்கதான் ஒருத்தன் நின்னு பரோட்டா சாப்பிட்டான்.
It's like literally a chaos right now in office. But this is what gets us going. Correct or not? But now that we've explained the whole typical week that we have, or like you all have as Chuties, right? Let me just ask, how do you all handle it with your personal lifestyles? Like, I'm sure you all want to do your own stuff as well. How do you all balance in between? No, but seriously, how do you all fit in? Because a lot of people are really curious to know, at least for myself, when I see my friends, they'll be like, "Hey, you're always doing something, especially when I got my gigs outside and all, right? How do you fit in all these things?" And I'll give them a story. But likewise, what's your story? How do you all do it? How do you all like insert?
I think it's
What kind of effort you all take?
crazy because like okay, so I have a younger baby brother. I never get to see him if I leave house early because by the time I'm back home at night it's super late. So if I'm awake by if I'm still at home by 12 o'clock I get to see him. But if I leave my house earlier than that I don't get to see him at all. Then I'll see my mom at home for a while because she'll still be awake. But I see her for like 10 minutes in a day. So that's literally how it is.
Oh, so that's your handling it lah. So you try to.
Here and then I will have to go and buy things for club and I'll go to club. Then by the time I get home, my baby brother will be asleep. My mom will be watching TV, but she'll be in like her own world, in her own mood. So for me, sometimes I go home also like, I'd rather just be here.
Oh, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Half, I guess.
Half.
Yeah, I get work done when I'm out. But yeah, there's I don't find a personal life lah. I don't think there is for me. And it's a good.
Sounds damn sad right now.
It's a good and a bad thing.
I don't know why I started singing Rara.
It's a good and a bad thing because oh my god, my mind just went completely blank.
Because you know why? It's a very sad story right now.
Oh god, yes, okay. Sorry, what was I gonna say? I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it's a good and a bad thing because I like to occupy myself with work, with my friends, with my colleagues and whatever. And these are just not just colleagues to me. They are all people who I have really created a bond with ever since I started working. So I don't have a need per se to have a personal life outside. Yeah. And sad point is I don't really have much friends outside as well to go and meet or like do this and that.
But you know what's the funniest part, Sera? Like you're 21, and I feel like this is the time that you probably want to like out and about to explore. But you saying these kind of things where you like to keep it focused, responsible, and at work, right? It's really something you should be proud about yourself. And I think it's a long way for you to come to be a lot more successful than where you are right now. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, today we end into this episode. No, I'm just kidding. Ragesh, how do you do it?
I think
ஒரு மயிரும் இல்லைல்ல அடுத்து
but isn't that's the truth. But it used to be a lot worse last time when I first came. When we first opened the office, I think we left. It was like mandatory, right, for us, like automatic set in.
I think you should tell them what was told to us when we first came here. Do you remember?
You guys come in at 12. You will leave office at 8 p.m. Have to leave. And I told myself 8 p.m. 8:01, I'm walking out the door. The first fuck I got, right, I never left after 8 p.m. Like, why you leaving after 8 p.m? You got do your stuff or not? You got complain or you got submit or not? I'm like, oh.
Oh, so like,
sorry.
பொய் சொல்லிட்டாங்க.
Sorry.
Sorry?
So okay, I take out my laptop, go to the table, submit. Okay, boss, okay, send ready. You can go home and do it. Huh?
Yeah, that
Sometimes.
happens sometimes. Oh my god.
Balti.
But that has happened many times.
Oh, you also haven't seen your reaction, his reaction. Huh?
That happens many times. Then there were times where I constantly like stayed until 4 o'clock. Until it became a norm. And then he will just do his own work, right? We all in our own zone. He'll come, "Hey, why you haven't go back home? No one asked you to stay, what?" Relax.
It's like you're being mind
போனா ஏசுறாங்க.
It's not that he doesn't want us to like fuck off from this place and go do your own stuff, but we also want to. I confirm 100% going to sleep already. I cannot avoid my bed, right? It's just that the tiredness that I feel. So here's the most productive and comfortable place to get shit done. So the thing is, it's good and bad. But the personal life
இல்லன்னு சொல்லிரு.
இல்லல. I honestly don't have. I used to have lah, but then I love Alpha too much. Alpha is now my personal life.
Wow. வேற லெவல் டெட்ரா கிளாப்ஸ். அடுத்து லிங்கேஸ்வரன்.
Inserts, no comments.
I think it depends. It depends on the days lah. Like how sometimes we got the events and all coming up. It's the most crucial and we got to prioritize work mostly during that period. So we refrain from going out. But other than that, we do find time to go out. Like at least have a dinner, or catch a movie, or just head out for a bit. Like go Mustafa. Mustafa gives joy.
இவன் பொய் சொல்றான்.
No, but then,
பொய்.
no, we do find time here and there, even if it's for a short bit. But then most of the time we are also doing our work because got to meet deadline and all that. Even though sometimes I take some time to do it.
Because they're laggy days. Because they're laggy days.
Yeah.
They have laggy
It's like
days.
sometimes you just wanna. I don't feel like working today. I just wanna chill.
Sit in one corner, eat sapade.
Yo.
But guys, I just want to take this time to actually like just add on. I don't know what is this craze that Ling especially has about Mustafa, that he just loves going to Mustafa at random odd hours in the morning, and he starts buying shit.
It's something. It's just you think about it. You go there not knowing what you need or what you want to buy, but you will definitely leave with something, and you've been through it. You agree with me?
I mean, I just went there to buy an oven lah because I wanted to bake some cookies for someone. But yeah, I went there at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
And it's the wee hours where there is nobody. But you know what's the most irritating thing about Mustafa? Let's say now you're at counter 1. I ask you, இந்த ஜாமான் எங்க இருக்கு? அங்க இருக்கு.
Yes, yes.
அங்க போனா counter 2ல இங்க இருக்கு, counter 1ல இருக்கு.
Do you all know what is the weirdest thing? I've done 2 weird things in Mustafa before, which I'm going to confess right now. Number 1 is I actually switched price tags before. This is many years back. Many years back when their system was not really like, there was a lot of mess. Like, sometimes Mustafa certain segments, such like compartment, like ஒரு section, everything is a mess, right? So I literally like switch over the tag or something. There's a cheaper one. Then they also like,
this is called smart shopping.
Smart shopping, right? Infinity shopping.
You're not the only one who has done
Done that
that.
before. You know, I'm sure a lot of them have done that before. So that was many, many years ago. I think about good 10, 12 years ago. That was one thing I did. Another thing was I go and ask the staff of a brand that doesn't exist just to see what they respond. Like for example, I can be in the whole, like for example, oven segment. Oven என்ன இருக்கு Samsung, all your other brands, right? I will just randomly find one brand and then ask them, இந்த oven எங்க இருக்கு? அங்க இருக்கு அந்த side ரெண்டாவது version. But the brand doesn't even exist, no. And they will still be like, அங்க இருக்கு அந்த மூணாவது version கேளுங்க. Then I'll go to the other fella. இந்த சொன்னாரு அவங்க அங்க இருக்குன்னு. ஆமா இங்க இந்த உள்ள இருக்கும் பாருங்க. No, the brand doesn't even exist. But sometimes this is the kind of madness you can find at Mustafa at the wee hours of the morning lah.
Yeah, but you can find a lot of shit there.
Yeah. Anything and everything is available there. But I'm glad you're finding time in between all these things. But before I ask you all one question that relates to this pointer, I will ask Shika. Solluma.
Just like Serafina, I don't have one, not two, but I have 3 siblings that I don't even see. Because when I wake up, everybody at school. When I come back, I see everybody sleeping. So yeah, that's how life has been. I used to be in bed like all the time. Like when I wake up, I'll eat, I'll sleep. I'll sleep like man. I swear to God, I sleep means sleep. I can knock out. I'll knock out.
One fella's heavily agreeing.
Yeah, like I can knock my ass out. Like when wake up, I'll eat. I can immediately go back to sleep.
For 18 hours straight.
I think more than that. I don't know why. I can just
Once she slept for 2 days.
Never understood this kind of species, but
yeah, I can sleep for 2 days straight. I don't know. I don't know if this is a disorder or what. No, like sleeping disorder. Like you continuously sleep.
18 hours all one
No, I
I'm
really-
mad, sir.
You will wake up after like 7-8 hours. You look at the time, you look outside, and then like, okay, I'm still tired. I want to go back to sleep.
Yeah,
You
I
just
do
sleep.
that.
Yeah,
That's
I've
what I
done that
used to do.
before.
You know, but it's a thing, you know, if you sleep too long, right, you'll feel tired also.
More tired. Yeah.
But that's how my life was. But I also will get to see my siblings time to time lah. But now, unfortunately, I don't because half the time, I think people from work go home. I from home will go work. I opposite. Yeah.
From, I don't understand.
No, it's supposed to be people stay at home, you stay at work.
Like வேலை முடிஞ்சு வீட்டுக்கு போவாங்க நான் வீட்டு முடிஞ்சு வேலைக்கு வருவேன்.
Like CBD areas all when they take train to go home, right? We will be taking train to go to work.
So I'm sure that it's not easy to be doing all this, especially with how you all are explaining about how the whole balance or the lifestyle or the work-life balance is a bit screwed right here. But I'm sure you all are taking time for yourselves personally, balancing out when you all have the time, whether it's an hour or 2, because I personally feel this as well. ஏன்னா நம்மளோட வேலை அந்த மாதிரி and sometimes it just needs immediate attention. But one key thing, since we have our audiences and viewers watching right now, this will be a good time to explain or to just mention in a single liner what keeps you all motivated to do this despite all the shortcomings that you have.
Boss.
Boss.
Yeah.
அந்த வானத்தை போல மனம் பிடிச்ச மன்னவனே
Velinayaka.
விண்வெளி நாயகா.
No, like, but honestly, like, I don't think we will ever find a boss like him. Like, yeah, we get a lot of fucks, like, a lot. A lot. But the care and concern on it just tops it.
It's like as much as you give, right? He gives
Times
back times
10.
2 of it. Not even times 2 times, don't know how many. And it's just hard to explain to people because we
Must be
are on the
felt lah.
receiving end and we know how it feels. It's just, you can't explain it to people, they won't understand.
And I think half the time we are also at office is also because we see him working and it's like, why is he only working alone? Fuck lah, we're going to work together, you know. So I think that's another reason why we also choose to stay in office, you know. Like, let's work together. When he leaves, we leave.
Like I think in many organizations, a boss means is someone who can be like asking all his minions to get work done and then he can have the happy life and, you know, do whatever he wants to do, right?
But he does it with
Boss
us.
takes everything on him.
Yeah, and he comes down and, you know. But of course, this is not praise deepen by the Chuties episode. This is unfiltered with Chuties.
Which is why we are telling you this is exactly.
Because we don't tell this to him every day, ma.
Yeah, and
So if there's-
honestly, like,
He will watch this and then he will realize that this
Yeah.
is actually unfiltered us telling him.
for someone who's only been, sorry, for someone who's only been here 3 months and I see how he is, like, okay, this is not a promo part, but like, y'all, for those who are watching this, y'all will know that OneUp's website has changed, right? Boss created that himself from scratch and he did all the coding, everything. He taught himself. He was here for like, I don't know how many days, how many nights, all the way without sleep. and he would just be working on it non-stop. And I personally, when I was looking at that, like I don't think I have that much of self-discipline, and I cannot be that motivated to do something. And I see how he treats every one of us. Like, even though I newly joined, he treated me like one of his own, like really a daughter. Boss is really like a father figure to me. And I told Shika or Ragesh that once upon a time. And boss will order Starbucks for us once in a while during meetings and everything. One time we order, right, after that he followed the same order and he'll buy for you the same thing. So that first order, I ordered the chocolate chip cookie from Starbucks. Ever since then, whenever he ordered for us, he'll give me that cookie. He'll buy for me. And it's just a small thing, but to me, it's like, wow.
It's a small
cry.
gesture, lah.
Yeah, I can really cry thinking about it. And I just want to go hug him and be like, boss, thank you so much. So that's why whenever I'm saying bye to him, I'll hug him like, bye, boss, see you tomorrow. Yeah, and I don't think he knows this last.
I mean, whether the OneUp website walked through the doors of Alpha and OneUp or not, he walked through the doors of the doctor today because he felt sick working and working. But yes, if Deepan was to be watching this right now, come on, take this opportunity. One message through the camera.
One by one எல்லாம் சொல்லுங்க.
Thank you, boss.
I got this habit, every time before he's not here in office and I walk in first, right, I will always write a little note and put it on his table. Like, because I don't think, like, a lot of people appreciate what he does. Like this website Sera was just talking about, like, he could have just used whatever website we were having right now. But he only, like, built this, it's to also benefit us and it's to also make our job easier. Like, who would even think that, lah? Some of us, this is it, you gotta work with this. But he's not like that, He hears our concerns and then he does things for us. And that is something, like, not a lot of people will do.
Wow, solid. So, I mean, yeah, that is a very good motivation to have. And
We
I think,
just zook.
yeah, you all just went deep down and it's like, wow, என்னாலே முடியல. I'm sure, I really hope that he does something after this.
If Ling start, right, cannot
Yeah, அவன் அழுவ ஆரம்பிச்சிடுவான். He'll
You
start
made all of
crying.
us cry, Ling.
Speaking of crying, Fazid, do you know something? Me and Ling went on a trip recently to KL, right? On his birthday, because usually our birthdays, he's always there, right? This birthday, it was just me and him. And he cried when eating with me because boss wasn't there. He literally tearing Fazid. I miss boss and he's crying.
அவனா அது? But it's very, very nice and heartwarming to see the kind of relationship you all share with Deepan.
No, it's
because
because he's created such an impact in all our lives.
Yeah. I think that's the reason why a lot of organizations don't stick through the storms and, bad weather days because they don't have the unity like how we have here. And knowing Deepan for the past, I think, almost 15 years, I think that's something that he, like, really thrives on, whereby the team first, then everything else. So that's the reason why you all are the people you all are and the relationship you all have with Deepan. So yeah, everything's balancing out, whether we got balance in our personal life or not.
Just sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes you just feel like, you just want to throw something at him. I feel like it most of the time.
I
But
did
I
not
can't.
say that.
But
I
can't-
did not say that.
I can say that. I feel like throwing something at him most of the time, but I can't do that because I love him as well. But even if we have personal balance or not, நல்ல வேலை வேலையிலாச்சும் balance இருக்கு இந்த மாதிரி. Correct not? Okay, so I mean, since we're all talking about how hectic and crazy our work can get, right? Which is something that we signed up for. நீ வந்து என்னமோ பண்ண வேண்டியது, நீ என்னமோ பண்ண வேண்டியது. You was supposed to be paralegal. அவன் வந்து என்னமோ illegally செய்ய வேண்டியது. But we're all here, and stuff got even more hectic and more challenging when we opened up OneUp. Alpha is already taking up Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and now we have OneUp in the picture. And how does that feel? How does that feel as like changed, or did it irritate you all, or did it like make things better? Were you all excited?
You became a bigger kudikaran.
Teet, blur that out. yeah. I mean, yeah, a bit. It's a tad bit higher after we opened up OneUp. But a lot of people are excited about OneUp with whatever that we've done with the place. I just want to find out from the Chuties, since this episode is about you all, how has it changed your life? So have you all been excited about OneUp? If there's a choice to back out, will you all back out from OneUp?
I feel like fucking proud to have OneUp because you see, I won't say not every, no other Indian club or any other club which I know, you have a 2-in-1. It's like you have a club and a bar
Best
at
of
the same
both
time.
worlds lah.
And I definitely wouldn't give this up for any other place or any other job lah. Because firstly, I've been like growing with ever since like Bugis, and then now we have became like a bigger establishment with a bar as well, and it's just not an ordinary bar; it's a gaming bar. It's like a theme, and now we are like reaching to another greater height to make it the best Indian cocktail bar. So it's the proud moment lah.
I mean, for those of you all who are really like wondering what is OneUp we're talking about, இந்த ஒரு தருணத்தில் நீங்கள் வந்து இன்னும் OneUp பற்றி தெரியலனா, I think you should just quit social media because we've been screaming and screaming. But of course, we got Ling here, who's the OneUp manager. So for one last time, Ling, for those who are watching, who are new to us, what is OneUp?
Like what I said again, OneUp is a Indian game-themed bar located just
Indian game team பண்ணா
outside.
அங்கே வந்து Indian games தான் வச்சிருப்போம்னு நினச்சிக்காதீங்க.
அங்க புல்லாங்குழல்லாம்.
Pulangulal?
Okay, so
Flute
it's, huh?
Pulangulal is flute.
I think he was referring to the one that you scoop and play, right?
The Indian game, which is located just beside Alpha, and you can come there have pre-drinks. Like our prices are like dirt cheap compared to other places. It's extremely cheap, and got a good food, games, familiar faces, welcoming staff, welcoming DJs. Like we got both DJs inside Alpha and also at OneUp. You get entertained at both places, so you hype up at night at OneUp, and then you just hop over to Alpha and just continue blasting all the way.
That's right. At this point in time, I'd like to ask Ragesh what's the address of OneUp, Ragesh?
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Solva.
His favorite thing, சொல்லுடா.
138 Robinson Road, 0401 Oxley Towers, Singapore 068906.
Lobby B
Lobby B.
0401A.
சொல்லிட்டேன்.
சொல்லிட்டீங்களா? Okay, solid. ஒரு ChatGPT answer. If you all didn't know, guys, why there was a joke is because நம்ம வந்து பல ப்ரொமோஷன் வீடியோஸ் பண்ணக்குள்ள ராகேஷ் ஒண்டி தான் அந்த அட்ரஸை கரெக்டாக அப்படியே ChatGPT மாதிரி அவுத்து விடுவான் அட்ரஸை. But yes, that is OneUp, and we were super. I mean, I don't know about you all, but I'm literally liking being at OneUp because if you all realize that days when I'm not even deployed to spin at OneUp, just to be there to make sure everything's okay, I actually take initiative to go and start DJing because I feel like it's a lot more different kind of vibes that you have inside the club. Huh?
I know I like to spin outside.
Why?
So you can hide your Delmore glass.
No,
No.
You can openly smoke what?
police smoke.
Oh. Yeah, I mean that
No need to
inclusive as
scream
well.
on the mic.
Yeah, it's a very controlled and what I want kind of environment. Instead of being inside Alpha, whereby I literally got to make the party and the roof tear down kind of thing. So it's a bit more chill. So I like OneUp for those reasons. And what are your reasons if I asked you all individually?
Do you know that the Chuties did OneUp like literally from scratch? It's
Building
that
the table, the tent.
we could actually ask IKEA to just come and then let's do it for us. But then one of another Chuti, another kumute, it's like what? Never mind, let's just do it. So I was like okay, and then we came in at I think what time? Ragesh 2:00 ah?
Yeah, 2 or
2.
3.
So we fixed the tables, the screw, we read the manual. We were just Bob the Builders.
Team bonding what? You see, because they say call the IKEA fella come and fix everything. Not fun what? Might as well we sit down and build everything, right? Then you can say, I built that table.
You weren't saying this that day.
At that moment,
Hey, it's unfiltered, da. You don't have to mask anything. Because from the way I saw the video, right, you all were dying under the sun. And I was just super grateful that I was in KL and not with you all doing this.
oh yeah.
I was away. I and Deepan were in KL. You all were
But
fixing.
you remember the video call, the proud moment when we
Yeah.
called you all after we finished the setup?
See, that's also a reason why, coming back to what you all were saying just now, right, you all are who you all are because of the team and the bond you all have. And on days that we depend on you all, we can depend on you all. And that's the reason why Chuties are Chuties. Everybody $10 increment. Okay? Okay, can. I can buy one Del more.
I think OneUp brought a lot of opportunities and like for us to expand on the ideas that couldn't be done inside club. Like I don't think any club would put gaming consoles inside, right? So that was done outside. And then the cocktails and shots or maybe even food making like mains and specials, that couldn't be done in our club. I think it took a while for us to do food at Oxley Towers also. Yeah, then OneUp was the one that was pushing for the food that we needed it, and then now we have a giant Jenga, we have pool table, foosball table, soon to have pool table, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then PS5, which I now before she will at least play one game to relax. Nintendo Switches, then now we have live band every Saturdays and Sundays, that was initially like an idea that we pitched in one of our meeting like 1 year back. I mean, what if you want to do on inside Alpha in Club on a Sunday, but now it's outside and it looks amazing. It looks beautiful.
Yep, I totally agree with you. It has added a lot of vibe into what we already have ongoing. And of course, this is all our perspective because we started up the place, we built it from scratch, and you know, of course, we will tend to be proud of it and all that kind of stuff. Anna, is this the same scenario? Is this the same case for customers who come there? Is this the same way they feel about the things that they see at OneUp and the things they experience at OneUp? Because more than I having interactions with people, for some reason they might sugarcoat it to me because they know me personally, right? So, you know, Fazid lah, so got to, you know, tell him the nice things. They might sugarcoat it me, but it might not be the same case for y'all. So what are customers' feedbacks and you know, reviews on OneUp that y'all have heard?
She just like that how we have like PS5 and like all those games that we had. Cause I have this customer that has never ever came alpha early at all. He comes also, he'll come 11 plus 12. But he comes OneUp. Recently he's been coming OneUp earlier just so he can play PS5.
Oh, no, is it really?
Yeah,
And this fella don't look like he'll sit down play game.
yeah,
or no.
exactly.
Yaru?
He come there to sit down to play. Then he came alone the day and he was drinking and playing FIFA.
Yeah, like he came at 9, 10, and I think like 8, 9 o'clock, and he has never ever came early. But he came there cause like, you know he's going to go in. He just comes there, have a beer or two, he chill.
And he came alone.
Yeah, and he doesn't do that, by the way. He doesn't come alone all.
Wow, okay. That means it's opening up opportunities for people who either probably don't have a life before clubbing
To open up
they
the
can
soft
come-
side. Open up the soft side of a gangster.
the soft side of it. Wow, Villa, Thug Life. But any other comments that you want to add about the stuff that people have been saying about OneUp?
I do have people who say they miss boogies as well.
Miss Boogies.
Like they say they prefer being like sardine over there.
Actually, you know, that's very true. No, a lot of my friends will say that they miss Boogies because the whole
It's like
closeness,
jam-packed.
the low ceiling.
Dacha utta adichiruven.
Yeah, but it's only the operational side that will know the whole challenge of
Another
it.
walks, yeah.
Squeezing through
No, it's
and
not
all that
that.
stuff.
When I met there, when we were at Boogies, I had a lot of complaints. It's so squeezy. Why you give us this table? Can we have another table? And now the layout is such, and I give space. Why is it not like sardine? I want to be close. Oh!
And then she does that in Oxley now, and then the other complain.
There-
Yeah.
பிரச்சனை.
What do you want me to do? I don't want to do already.
Sometimes you don't want this, you don't want that, you want that, you want this. I also don't know what to give you all at the end of the day. Especially Shika's job. That's the reason why Shika is Shika, and sometimes they're short angry girl. But Ling, this one's for you, the next one. I'm sure that since you're the manager of OneUp, apart from all the reviews that we get personally, உனக்கு வந்து ஒரு மேனேஜர் பெர்ஸ்பெக்டிவ்லேருந்து நிறைய comments கிடைக்கும், especially for what we serve at OneUp, mostly with regards to the drinks and the food that we serve there. I will also say that if our friends were to comment on these things, they'll be like not very straightforward, but I'm sure there are more straightforward stuff that comes to you, let alone the place, okay? You know, we've talked about gaming and all that kind of stuff. People like it, the atmosphere, it's a pass. But the more in-depth stuff that people really take note of, especially, I would like to highlight this again, us Indians especially, it's not in a bad way, but we pay careful attention to these things because these things what complete the entire service. So I'm sure a lot of customers would have come to you with regards to feedbacks and complaints or reviews about the drinks and food. Let us know some of it and what we're doing to, correct that.
I think the most feedback I got was with regards to the price point of the food and the quantity they get. It's because they get a very small portion and they feel like they are paying a very high price for it. But the reason why we did that is because you are not only paying for the food, you are paying for the entertainment around you. Your entertainment around you, your service. But then we hear their feedback. And we have made some changes. We've increased the portion, but we didn't change the price because we feel like we don't want a lot of people to complain. I feel like it's not fair for the portion they're getting. They have to pay a very heavy price for it. So we hear them, and we did make some changes to it. And as for the drinks, we are already dirt cheap. our cocktails are like what, $15, and even Long Island is also like $15 to $20. Whereas outside, if you go and see them, they are like $25 to $30, and they serve the same quantity.
Quality, yeah.
So if they are willing to pay there, why not pay here? Because
Correct.
over there, like some other bar, you might just pay for the drink and they're just going to sit down and drink. Whereas here in OneUp, you got other entertainments as well. And you don't have to like travel far. You don't have to, if you want to club after that, you don't need to take a Grab and then go somewhere else and pay for the Grab and everything. You just got to walk over to the bar. Technically, you are saving money. But customers don't see it in that point of view.
It is just smack down to why.
Why is it like that? Why am I paying this amount?
Okay. Actually, you know what? Since you are really talking about all these things, right, I have actually a list of that I have a list of feedbacks that customers have given with regards to OneUp, which I'm going to ask you directly since you're the manager of OneUp. But before we touch into that, let's just give everyone, and especially our audiences and viewers watching this video right now, a quick overview. Especially the audience and viewers right now who was watching this video, a quick overview of what we serve, a couple of dishes that we have at OneUp right now, and also who supplies this food to us. Shall we just quickly touch on that?
Okay, as many of y'all, I think most of them knows Lali. So right now
Lali!
she's the one, she's the owner of Spice Express right now. So we are getting our food from her, right, located below at first floor beside the 7-Eleven at Oxley Tower. So the food is all coming from there, and compared to the previous dishes, we have added many more new dishes, and we have taken away some, which we feel like customers don't really order, and we have introduced pizza as well. Pizza, we have mutton keema pizza happening, damn happening, and he mixed with like 2 different cheese and all that.
Oh, I feel like eating it
And
right
then
now. Sir.
chicken sambal pizza, and lastly triple cheese pizza. So like different various kind of cheese.
No, I haven't tried it. I haven't tried the pizza. Yeah, I haven't tried. Not bad. Okay.
And they use thin crust. A lot of people love thin crust, and it's quite good. And the chef who is working at Spice is a very familiar and known face. If y'all used to go and after party and eat, y'all would have seen him very frequently. And he's right now the chef, Mr. Raguman. He brought back the famous sotong fry. I'm sure a lot of people love the sotong fry because whenever I used to go and see him cook, a lot of people order that. So by popular demand, we brought it back as well. And cutlet.
Fish cutlet.
Fish cutlet.
Yes, that is a must as well. I think, you know what's the most hectic part of all this, not? The food is amazing, and we are constantly exposed to it every operational day. Do you,
I eat shit, sleep, spice.
You mean you?
excuse me? He is the one who just said that. I'm curbing my
I
exposure.
eat shit, sleep, Spice Express.
And you know what's the best part, guys? Since it's unfiltered, I just want to unfilter this one portion right now that despite them having a standard menu and all that kind of things given to us, right? The way these Chuties manipulate the menu, idla adha
Under
podu,
table
adla idha podu, idha eduthu adula podu, adha vega vai, idha porikka vai.
Sir, speak for yourself as well.
Hey, number one, I cannot be. I'm not part of the Chuties, so I'm allowed. But y'all very level. And the best part, she will be influenced by him. He will be influenced by him. He will be influenced by her. It's crazy.
You know who we all got influence from, right?
You.
No,
I get my ideas from you.
no. How is that the truth? Not the truth.
Guys,
I'm sorry, after club, you just go into where he cooks, you just stand beside him. அண்ணா அந்த
போடுங்க.
இதே reporting
Just
la.
Come down
இப்படி போட்டா
at 5 a.m. and see what he ordered at Spice. It's not even part of the menu.
just a bit more, you're going to push Raguman. அண்ணா இப்படி பண்ணுங்கண்ணே.
But he's very accommodating. It's like, even though it's not my menu, பரவாயில்ல, உனக்காக சமைக்கிறேன். But that doesn't mean it applies for all the customer lah.
Yeah, but it's really, really solid. But like I said, the exposure to that place is a very big challenge right now because we're constantly there at work, right? Ayyo, அது எப்படி அதை resist பண்றது எனக்கு தெரியல.
Easy access.
If you all have any methods for me to resist the food downstairs, please put in the comments because I really need some help. I'm addicted to the food.
You're addicted to alcohol also.
Hey, naura day, sound
But coming to the point which you were referring, right? At the start, when Spice started, Raguman had to follow a certain recipe and style. So there were complaints back then.
And speaking of complaints, is that the reason why I have all this stuff here today, which I would like to just let you know, and then you can actually like build on from there about why is this happening. Okay, I'm sure you've talked about the portion being too small. One of the biggest problem that customers have said is the spice level. It's either very spicy or not spicy at all.
This
What happened?
spice thing, right? It's up to every individual actually. Initially, he had only one spice level. Like, you know, if customer were to see our website, right? They're like beginner, intermediate, pro, and all that. So some of them don't understand because we were trying to follow the gaming style and all that, right? So people tend to just choose what they understand. They don't really understand the depth of it, but they just choose what they understand. And since we are following the gaming team, right? I don't think Raghu also understood that we are following that team.
Joe,
So he tends to cook. Okay, spicy means spicy.
just oya piasam, then after that, adichu viduvom.
So that's where the spice problem started happening.
Okay.
But I also think like, okay, let's say now you got sati sore, and I'm a person that I can take spice, but Sera can't. That doesn't mean like it's not how it's supposed to be. Because Indian food naturally it is spice, what? Like, you know, it's not. It's sambal for a reason. It's spicy. It's not sweet sambal or what, like how others cook, you know.
I had one customer that day order sambal chicken sati sore. Sambal means supposed to be spicy, right?
I mean, generally, lah.
Generally, there is a certain level of spice in it. So this customer requested, I want very, 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 very less spicy. So I went to the customer, I'm like, you tell me less spicy, okay, I can inform my chef less spicy. You tell me you want very, very, very spicy for sambal chicken sati sore.
Like how is that even possible?
It is. All you have to do is just add one more S. Sini. Sambal sini chicken sati soren போட்டுருக்கணும்.
இல்லைன்னா சிக்கன் ரைஸ் சாப்பிடுங்க.
So you're making it sweet.
No,
instead
but then
of
you see,
spicy.
if they were to reduce it too much, it's going to ruin
Lose
the,
its essence.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be sati sore anymore.
Correct. It will be sutti sore.
We have changed things to let customers understand even better. There's only two options now. Spicy, very spicy.
Spicy, very spicy.
It's not purilan which
Okay, இது
If
பண்ணலனா
after this also they don't understand,
You can
they still
just
got issue, right?
No, but okay, explain it to me because I'm a bit lost on this whole thing. So, for someone who cannot eat spicy, if I really want something that's okay, just a little less spicy, so what am I supposed to order? Spicy.
No.
Like I cannot choose.
So the normal sati sore spice, and then you can add on whether you want spicier or even spicier.
Okay.
So there's normal, spicy, very spicy.
So whatever we order or customers order, they're just going to get the general spice.
general spice level. Yes. And then you mentioned.
And
on
if
the
you can't
preferred
take
range.
general spice, don't order sambal.
Yeah.
Order mantaban.
Yes.
and that's exactly what she did.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I couldn't handle the spice. I was like, you know, I'm just going to get popcorn chicken and mantou
Order
bun.
chili fish.
And I started eating that every single day ever since then. I stopped eating the sati sore because I couldn't take the spice. And I know it would be very dumb and stupid of me to ask for less spicy. So
Well,
I
then you
learned
should
my
try-
lesson also.
You should try the masala. Masala mutton is not spicy.
I don't eat mutton. Fun fact, I don't eat.
Whatever other masala they have lah. மட்டன் சாப்பிட மாட்டேன் மந்தாவை சாப்பிட்றேன் சம்பால் குடிக்க மாட்டேன் ஸ்பைசி எடுக்க மாட்டேன் நீ என்னத்துக்கு சாப்பிட்றாங்க சாப்பிடாதாங்க அடுத்த செவனில் இன்ஸ்டன்ட் நூடில் வாங்கிட்டு வர நீ
ஏன்னா இங்கே இருக்கே.
Okay, going on to the next point, right? Another complaint that customers have said that it's salty and bland, and also why so hot, and also why is it too oily? இதுக்கெல்லாம் என்ன?
Okay, for salty and bland, we have rectified. We have received quite a few feedback on that already. So we have made certain amendments, and like what I mentioned earlier, Raghuman he was restricted to a certain style of cooking, which has been broken free now of him. So he's gonna live up to his capabilities, and the
Shine.
food has improved.
Live up to his capabilities and shine. அவன்
But then
simple.
there has been improvement. Like from the time he started, and now after the improved menu, I have gotten good feedback saying that the food tastes much and way better.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So that means we
So
can
it will
expect.
take time for customers to understand that, and as they order, they will know the difference.
And the only way to understand that and to know that there's difference and upgrade.
Come and order the food.
Come to OneUp and order the food. Correct or not? Okay, so I'm glad that you are. Hey, காலை கீழே போடு. நான் பேசிட்டு இருக்கேங்க காலை.
See, நான் சொன்னேன்ல நான் ரொம்ப கட்டியா இருக்கேன் எனக்கு கால் வலிக்கும்னு.
But thank you, Ling, for addressing the whole salty and bland issue because I'm glad that with the upgraded menu and ragu not being restricted as much, there's a lot of improvement in the food. But another thing that customers have asked is why is OneUp so hot, like generally?
You're in an outdoor bar.
What else do you expect?
Outdoor.
அந்த கடவுள் என்ன
Outdoor.
வெதர் கொடுக்கறாரோ அதான் நான் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணுவேன்.
வெளிக்கதவு மது இருந்தும் இடம்.
He
Oh, he
literally translated
the
it.
word. வெளி கதவு sia.
வெளிக்கதவு மது அறுவது.
60 கல்யாணம் என் அம்மா அப்பாக்கு பண்ணி வைத்தேன்.
No, it's an outdoor bar. Like what do you expect? Do you go to complain why is it hot?
Nope. you
And you go when it's scorching hot sun.
Yeah.
Do you complain? No, you don't.
And we would like to also emphasize on behalf of y'all guys that we have multiple fans there which is added with water and ice to keep it cool for y'all.
Sometimes it's just humid. Like Singapore is such.
Singapore
And
is
it might
such.
not be enough, the fans, but it's a lot that we can do. It's not that we're not doing enough, but we are stretching our limits and we have to think about space, a lot of things. If we can, we will hang that big ass fan upstairs just for you.
And do you know that boss actually ordered another 2-3 fans?
Yep,
Just
I
for
heard as
this.
well. Just for this as well, right? Okay, so there you have it guys, your answer. அடுத்ததாக, why does your food take so long to arrive?
It's coming from first floor and the overflow of orders because they are not only serving food to us, you know, they're serving food to Alpha also. So and he's the only one cooking. So as he's running like a one-man show, if multiple customers go to order at the same time, it will take you some time. But I get it. Sometimes it takes very long, and if I was there in the situation, I also wouldn't like it. But I would understand because he's not like what I say. He's not only serving us food; he's serving to Alpha also food. I know why you look at me. Don't look at me.
Okay, so then another thing is why certain dishes are not available at times last time. Will it be the same case right now with the improved menu?
Certain dishes are taken off the menu because it's not popular. Nobody's ordering it, so it's just going to be a waste keeping it in the menu. Like you get what I mean? I'd rather put something which is popular
Lava cake.
and much like mostly ordered. But I'm sorry, Ragesh.
அந்த மெனுல இருக்குது வந்து லாவா கேக். அது
used to have
யாரும்
lava
ஆர்டர்
cake.
பண்ண மாட்டாங்க இவனை தவிர.
He's the only one who ordered lava cake.
Lava cake and ice cream is such a bomb combo.
But now
Lava cake and what?
ice cream. But now we got kesari.
Oh, kesari,
Hey,
nice.
happening. He cook the day hot. And customer order like 3 times a day.
It's like all this lava cake and ice cream. Come on, like, anywhere else you can get. How often you can put your hands on kesari?
Go to
Can
a
you
temple,
get kesari at a bar?
Exactly.
Ah,
That's
that's
what makes it unique. You
Oh,
get
that's
the
unique.
kesari at
Kesari at
the
a bar.
bar.
Kesari at a bar.
But a lot of people think that we have an in-house kitchen, you know. Like people think that the food's coming from there. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, it is not, I mean, we don't have a kitchen. And I think that's also the reason why, you know,
That's why they think that why is it taking so,
So
long? Because
long
they
to
think
come.
that we have an in-house kitchen.
yeah.
But by the time they prep the food, they bring up the food, and you know how long it takes for the lift.
There are also other customers who patronize that shop. So besides Alpha, besides OneUp, the people who walk by and like, oh, this looks like a nice restaurant, I want to try. They have to serve them also. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got to serve Alpha, got to serve OneUp, and got to
Their
serve the
own
public.
customers.
So இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி உங்க சாப்பாடு வரதுக்குள்ள உங்களுக்கு வயசாயிடும்.
But please, that day also, I was helping OneUp, okay? And then this customer, okay, I understand to a certain point where when they say that the food is taking so long. But I also disagree when in 5 minutes already you're asking where's your food. This is unacceptable, please. She came to
Order 5
me.
minutes, take payment within 2 minutes.
She came to me, she's like, where's my food? I was like, okay, can I know what you ordered? I ordered fries. Okay, can I go and, I didn't say, can I go and check? I said, hold on. Oh, I said, hold on, let me check. So I went back to him because it was like a new system and all. I said, hey, how long ago did you order food? 5 minutes ago. இதெல்லாம் அடிக்கலாம்.
இதெல்லாம் அடிக்க
That
வேணாம்.
means not. They order already, they turn already, the table must have fries already.
But, you know, that's the kind
இருந்துட்டு
of thing.
சீசே அப்பனா நீங்க ராகேஷ் கொண்டு போயிட்டு you just got to make sure you stand there and like ஜி பும்பா திருங்குரு சீசே.
என்னது?
நான் இந்த மந்திரத்தை நான் அப்புறம் சொல்லி கொடுக்குறேன். இட்ஸ் மேஜிக் மந்திரம்டா. அப்பப்ப இந்த மாதிரி ஆளுங்களுக்கு அந்த மாதிரி தான் பண்ணி காமிக்கணும். ஒன்றும் வராது.
Can you do it now? Can Sapadu like arrive on this table?
ஐயோ come on like.
But I think for them, they think it's just fries. Or how long would it take?
But they fail to realize not only their order went through, many more people's order.
I mean same everywhere. But I'm glad that we are you know addressing all this stuff right now because these are complaints that not say complaints but also feedbacks and reviews that we've got on the food over there. at OneUp. And right now, as per what OneUp's manager has said, is that we have an improved menu, a lot more better from what it was. Revised menu where we got pizzas right now, and you know, a variety of sambal sati sores, and we have even actually brought the actual sati to serve with our sati sore with.
The day I went, Sunday, I had one customer come ask me, hey, how come now you all serving sati? I thought the day you all serve to one special customer for like
Tasting lah.
for just for that customer only. I said no, now it has been improved lah. So you order sati sore, you will get it in a sati.
Correct, because I also wondered why we're selling dappa sore when it's called sati sore. It came in dappa.
It will make more sense to serve it in that.
I think to add on is also about the timing that our new system has
You can track
You
how
can
long
track how long we
they
take
made the
to
order,
order.
how long does it take for the kitchen to cook.
Yes, also built by.
Mr. Deban Rajan.
Yeah, so I think on our side also we understand the whole waiting timing and how frustrating it is. So he now knows how long it's
At least
going to take.
I can track.
He can
you know.
track and then update
Like after a
customers.
certain timing, like, I can at least refer back and check with the kitchen whether is it ready or not.
Solid lah. This is the one of the systems that we're providing over here at the OneUp. So I'm glad that all this is coming through and you all are keeping track nicely of all these problems that we have. But of course, food le ivla prachana irukna. I mean, irunduchi, which we are solving right now. We've eventually solved, and better days to come with the food. Neenga try pannadan theriyum, like what Ling said. But what about the drinks, the cocktails and all? How is that going along?
The cocktails, we have added more cocktails now. Now we got 8 cocktails. And we have revised the prices to a reasonable price. Okay, cocktails around $15. So, like what I mentioned earlier, if you go to other bars, their price range are like mad. Compared to ours, it's that cheap.
And how is the whole, I don't know, again, the Indian community welcoming cocktails? Because I personally have not seen a lot of Indians enjoying cocktails. It's more of like, you know, bottle torrente, kudichte, or like beers and all that kind of stuff. So is it being welcomed?
Initially,
at
I
OneUp?
didn't know it was going to work. So at the start, it didn't run as much as how we thought it was going to be. But right now, my cocktails order are like just overflowing non-stop. Nice. It's like back-to-back cocktail order, back-to-back cocktail
Have you all tried a
order.
cocktail? Have you all tried a cocktail?
I tried the old ones only.
And the new ones?
And the
you haven't tried.
customers who are coming there, right, they are getting used to ordering cocktails.
I understand.
It's like a chill place, you know. Then like, but there are people bottle like you lah, need that bottle. We still do have customers that need that bottle.
Any chance they get, they're just firing me with that thing. But okay, well, with OneUp, all the problems that we've been talking about, from how it's been and how we've built the place, how you all have built the place, the challenges that we've gone through with regards to the food, the cocktails, and where we are right now. If somebody were to ask y'all, I mean, I'm going to give each and every one of y'all opportunity. நறுக்குன்னு 4 வார்த்தையில சிங்கப்பூர்ல எத்தனோ பார் இருக்கு. சரி, உன் இடத்துல PS5 இருக்கு, ஜெங்கா இருக்கு, லைவ் பேண்ட் இருக்கு, இதெல்லாம் வேற இடத்துலயும் இருக்கு. ஆனா இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி நான் ஏன் OneUp வரணும்னு கேட்டாங்கன்னா, what will you say, Ragesh?
We have free flow on Wednesdays and
வேற இடத்துலயும் free flow இருக்குடா. Why OneUp? Serafina.
This is the only place you're gonna find DJ Fazid. He's not gonna be anywhere else.
உனக்கு சாப்பாடு confirm.
Yay!
Shika.
Anywhere else you go, you wouldn't have us. We are not there.
உனக்கு சாப்பாடு confirm. Ling.
Think firstly, service, DJ, atmosphere, vibe. You cannot find anywhere else. This kind of vibe you cannot find anywhere else.
I think-
I also think it's mainly us lah, honestly.
Yeah, it's us. People come back because they are familiar with us.
Like you go, we have been to so many other places before. Off day, you know, we go party and all that. We have seen the same stuff so many times. But have you ever seen them approach us, talk to us, get to know us, even though they know that we are regular? I used to go elsewhere before I was working at Alpha like frequently, and not even once like the staff will come and talk or like make friend with me or to get to know my name, you know. But I think we go beyond,
Above and beyond,
yeah,
lah.
above and beyond to like know them and like, you know, build that bond. And that thing, I don't think y'all will get it anywhere else lah.
to a point now we got one group chat with boss and all the other customers.
Oh my god, yeah, we have a group chat, guys, with customers, and it's like,
With a bunch of customers, like quite a few number of them.
Like going up to them and asking them their name, how the day has been and all this kind of stuff, petty chats, all this kind of thing, very normal in all the other organizations. But I think knowing their story, being friends with them, and I would love to agree with Shika because for some reason, everybody knows each other. There is no like, you come there and then you are on your own and then you go back. Even if you do not know any of the other customer, we will become your friends.
yeah.
And then we give you that vibe and just overall experience over there.
Even now they know what they start saying, it's an addiction.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like Harald, it's an addiction. Like, he was fucking sick, no. It's like, I sick also, I still come. It's like an addiction, and I must see you.
Damn!
You know, he was shivering the night he came. Like, he was literally shivering because he was that sick.
Wow,
But
jialat.
he had to come.
I don't know whether to be proud of this and categorize him as a very good loyal customer or is he just a kudigara? I don't know. This is for Ara to tell. But yes, this is the kind of moments that I think Chuties are Chuties, that inspire you all to be Chuties, to inspire you all to continue doing what you all doing. Despite the long hours, crazy, cranky day hours, and all that stuff. But if I could ask you all right now, before we are almost at the conclusion of this podcast, what an amazing podcast it has been. What is the one thing you all are feeling right now with regards to the first recording today? எப்படி இருக்கு உங்க மனநிலை எப்படி இருக்கு?
She's going to say பசிக்குது.
My first
தூக்கம்
podcast,
வருது.
and I think
எப்ப போலாம்?
it's happening one.
Happening? Do you all liked it? Just outpour.
I feel like we are finally telling them like how it actually is, rather than, yeah, I know, okay, yeah, we work in it's nightlife, we deal with customers, and it's all rainbow and sunshine, but it's not always like that. But we have to be like that because obviously customer service, right? But there's more to it, and I'm glad that in this episode that we get to actually tell them this is actually what's going on, this is how we feel like, and like hoping that they would understand how we actually are, and telling them that the reason why we're doing all this is not for us, but it's also for them, and also to make them feel comfortable, and also they can come back. Because if we created a bond here, and we definitely want to create more bond out there. It's the only reason why. I just hope you'll understand that, and that's the reason why these episodes are coming. Hey, some people what they will do? Every time I go to them, like I understand sometimes I a bit. Hey, stop it, I'll come there. It's like, hey, saptiya, hi, I want to come. Hi, you know what they'll do to me? Vantiya, vante. They will do this. You know how people do this or not? I think you see this episode, right?
Wow, like,
they're going to
yes,
comment
I agree.
already.
Better put a likes and a thumbs up if you feel like you agree with that.
They'll do
And
this.
put in the comment. But I'm glad you all are enjoying today's episode because I have personally learned a few pointers, although I spent a lot of time with you all. சில விஷயங்கள் தெரியாத விஷயங்கள் வந்து I know about you all today, and I'm loving this episode. But before we conclude, I just want to, before I say thank you as well for having the best host in your podcast.
I
What
thought you were
is-
going to say thank you for coming down and having this podcast.
No. எப்படி எங்க போனாலும் திருப்பி என்கிட்ட தாண்டி வரணும். So அதை மறந்துடாதீங்க. But if there's one thing that viewers can take away today from this episode, remember I asked you all in the beginning, what is that something that you all want them to take away from today's episode in the beginning? Was that met, or is there something that after all that we've talked about that you all want to tell the viewers of what they should take back away from today's episode?
There's definitely a lot more than this.
Sera நான் மூஞ்ச பாரு எனக்கு சாப்பாடு வேணும்.
I tend to shut down when I'm very hungry.
Mavale, hold it there, I tell you. You hold it there, I tell you. இல்லாட்டி ஒரு பொம்மை பின்னாடி அடி வாங்குவேடி. So what was that? Shika?
No, I was saying that there's a lot more to this, but there are future episodes to come, and you'll definitely know a lot more than this. This is just what? ஒரு 5%. There's 95% more that you all are.
100% வந்தோடனே தெரிக்க போகுது எபிசோட்.
Yeah.
It's also because you all didn't actually like mention about all the things that happened, that raw bits that happened in the
We
club.
haven't go in depth
The
yet.
customers, எவன் என்ன செஞ்சா, யாரை எங்க வச்சான்.
யார் என்ன
எவனை
பண்ணுவா?
தூக்கி போட்டு பொளக்கணும் அதானே பொளக்கணும்.
All these things, all we're definitely going to talk about. And the one episode patadu, we need to have multiple episodes of this season. That's the reason why, to kick off, no better way than to introduce the Chuties and also what they do and how they balance their stuff and all going on. But like I said earlier, guys, thank you for having me. As though I'm going to like fly to London after this or that. Lingeshwaran, Shika, Serafina, a hungry Serafina, and also Ragesh, thank you so much for this episode. Guys, if you all enjoyed today's episode, please do leave a comment in the comment section below and show us some support, show us some love. Or even if you have some critics or reviews or feedback on how we can improve our episode, you can also leave it there below. And until the next one, this is Unfiltered with Chuties. We'll see you all real soon in the next episode. Till then, it's everyone here saying,
Adios to my amigos! Don't forget to Sarabakarai. Sarabakarai.
Yeah!
இப்போ சலம்பல சலம்பல அடியே